Hello, everybody. It's your host, Ethan Klein. It's Monday. Is it right? It's Monday. Yeah. No, it's Friday. I'm so okay. I missed the whole body of the week.
Interesting. It's Friday, baby.
I'm all topsy-turvy. It's Friday, baby. Which, oh my God, it's the weekend, you guys. How exciting.
Oh! Wow. Finally.
You know it. Yeah. Say it loud. Thank you, by the way, thank you to Mudwater, by the way.
Mud.
Cheers.
I love mud.
Yum.
I prefer the muddy water.
Mm-hmm. So today we got a whole bunch of... Oh, you never tried the mud?
Time.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even think there's... Is there even cream in it? Because,
no, there's nothing.
Yeah, that's
raw.
I've never tried it with like cream and sugar. I bet that would be really good.
I did not expect to like it.
Yeah, it tastes like a Christmas.
This is nice.
And it has
not
caffeine.
Even.
Sorry, we didn't mean to do an ad right now, but
I'm a hater of Christmas drinks, so to me that's not Christmas.
It's festive, can we say? It has just like a nice herbaceous.
It's herbaceous.
There was this one TikTok food guy. I don't know what happened to him, but I loved him, and he used to describe everything as herbaceous.
Herbaceous I like.
So anywho, we've got a lot of fun stuff to get to. We got let's see, where do I begin? We've got Austin McBroom, Ace Family is back on the menu, boys.
Oh wow!
Get that reference now, Olivia?
Say it one more time for me.
The Ace Family is back on the menu, boys.
Yes, I do.
And what scene is it from? Go ahead.
The first movie. The second movie. Is it? It's not potatoes, is it?
No, there's nothing.
Potatoes are back on the menu.
I don't think they ever mentioned potatoes.
Meat is back on the menu.
No, but what scene is it from?
On the menu.
What scene
is it after they kill all the orcs? They kidnapped the hobbits, and they're carrying them on their. So it's the beginning of the second movie.
Yes. Good memory. Wow, excellent memory.
Thanks.
How did you recall all that?
Thank you. I know. It's because
so
I've really been locking in.
I love it.
Have you finished it, or is that?
We finished yesterday on the members app, going through my notes from the second movie.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm ready to watch the third. I thought there were 4 of them. I'm a little bit sad that we're almost done.
Like, in short, I don't know that you ever told me. How did you like the second one?
More than the first.
What did you rate it?
I rated it a 7.9.
And you gave the last one 7.5. It's not that big of a difference.
Well, 8 is like we get into territory of some of my favorite movies of all time.
You're giving your favorite movies of all time an 8?
There are so many movies in the world.
What kind of
True.
That's true.
What kind of system are we working with here? Where
a very highly selective one.
A system that is very realistic.
Thank you, Hila. I'm a realist when I
Okay, what's a
rate
10?
movies.
It doesn't exist, I think.
My favorite movie ever is Juno. I love Captain Fantastic. I love Chef.
So your favorite movie ever is
Chef?
Juno?
Yes, it is.
Chef?
Like
Chef
the-
Like in the Canary?
I know, John Favreau.
It's so good. I love that
This girl
movie.
just told me
Anytime
with
I'm
a
on a
straight
plane,
face
I watch Chef.
to my face that Chef is a 10-star movie.
Wait, I gotta Google which movie.
Did somebody say chef?
Sofia Vergara is in it too.
That's the iDubbbz meme, actually.
Yeah.
It is
No,
so
Did
you
anyone
are
say
not
chef?
serious.
I think it was a good movie.
It was fantastic.
It's a great movie.
I never watched it,
Like
frankly.
a 10?
Oh.
But I know
Yeah.
it's like a meme.
You know, I've only
I think
heard
Captain
about that.
Fantastic is a 10. I'll give that a 10.
Okay, wait, which one?
And
What is happening? Captain Fantastic?
What?
do you know that it
What
was
is
nominated for
Captain
Oscars?
What the fuck
It's
even
very good. It's about a father
Wait, it's
raising
the
his
same
kids in
guy.
the wilderness.
It's fucking... That's
Wait, it's the
Aragorn.
same director. Oh my god.
The main character is the
That's
snake guy that
Aragorn.
plays Aragorn.
Viggo.
Where are you?
Fuck up. Are you kidding me? Show me.
that's
Show
him.
me. Show me.
That's
Yeah, it's
him.
Viggo.
Great, but can I see them
I
next to
think
each
our
other?
here,
rating
look.
is about to
My
go
brain
up.
isn't able to compute this.
Here,
Right
look.
next to each other,
Our
right
rating
there.
is about to go up.
Here,
Like
look.
the rings,
See?
I think.
Here he is.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to clip, but
He's
nothing happens.
truly one of the best performances of all time, I think.
In Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I agree.
He
was really good.
In Captain Fantastic makes me
Well, he's
sob.
really
I like
he's
how
an
he
accomplished
aged.
actor. Yeah, he's
He looks good. Like, still looks
Okay,
like
calm
himself,
down.
but
He was in that movie, The Green Book, I think it's
what's
called.
kind of
He did
crazy
really good
to
in that
see
movie.
somebody all of a
He
sudden
was in that movie
He's
too.
a-
The book was good.
He's a very accomplished actor. I mean, he crushed it as Aragorn, don't you think? And the next movie is when he really shines.
It's
Really?
It's
That's
his
his
movie.
big movie. Yeah.
Oh yay. Can't wait.
There he is.
Oh man.
Vigor. What's his name? Vigo.
Vigo.
Isn't that the bad guy from Ghostbusters too?
Yeah, Vigo. It is
Vigo?
Vigo. Yeah.
What a name.
What a name.
Oh my God, it's Gabe. You're back.
Ooh.
Okay, settle down. You're getting me all worked up.
Ooh. What?
Gabe is
It ain't froze.
Oh, you're good.
It was too much for the connection.
You're back, right?
Not yet.
Oh,
My
you're not.
dad's getting better, and he's
Yay.
getting stronger
Oh, yay.
pretty much on his own. I just gotta watch him, make sure he doesn't fall down or anything. You know, old man things. But
Old
my
man
dad's
things, yeah.
kind of almost fully recovered.
That's
wonderful.
Nice. That's
news.
awesome.
Awesome.
Great news.
Yeah.
Does it make you want to, like, I've been talking with my doctor. He's all into, like, longevity. And he's telling me one of the best things to do as you age is to work on your balance training.
Oh yeah.
Really?
I think-
Yeah,
I
because
think
a lot of old people get injured from falling.
Yeah.
And also just staying healthy where you could, your balance is good is the way to do it.
I
I don't know if
they
I've
have
mentioned this, but Kurt Vonnegut died falling down the stairs.
Yes, I think
Oh my
we
God.
did say that a while ago.
Yeah, my dad has physical therapists coming like every week and stuff. So he's helping him, go up the stairs and stuff.
Well, I'm
But
talking
other than
about
that-
you, Gabe. I want to make sure you're doing balance training.
Oh no, I walk like kind of like every morning. Like I do at least 10,000 steps and stuff.
10,000 steps?
Yeah, it's true. He does walk a
Get
lot.
Yeah.
out of town.
Wow.
Step right out of your heart and right into your house and right into my heart. You're halfway to Mount Doom, right, Olivia? That many steps.
Halfway to Mount Dune.
God damn.
10,000 whole steps.
That's right.
Middle Earth, quite small, actually.
Totally. I'm gonna start thinking on. I'm gonna create my own Lord of the Rings jokes that I can just throw out there anytime you bring
That
it
would
up.
be
Good, yeah.
By the way, nobody commented on my suit. You don't have to. This is just who I am.
I mean,
You
you
look
just
great.
lay every day now.
I gotta say,
that suit.
How you
I gotta
doing,
s-
Ethan?
what's that, Gabo?
How you doing, Ethan? You
Oh, I'm doing
good?
good. Thanks for asking. No, everything's good. Things are a little dramatic in my life, but nothing I can't handle.
Well, yeah.
All the important things are good. All the drama
Yeah,
stuff
just
is just a bunch
Take
of
care of
silly
the
nonsense.
important things. That's what matters. Who cares
Absolutely.
about
Like balance
stuff
training.
Yeah, balance training. Yeah.
Absolutely. Actually, I did start doing some exercising. I did I told you I did this MRI that I do every year.
Yeah.
And they did a part of it is they do a muscle analysis of
yeah.
your muscle weight to body weight.
Uh-huh.
Mine was like catastrophic.
Oh no.
Like my legs, every muscle in my legs is like at the bottom of the chart.
Sounds like you need to work on your balance.
So I got a little concerned. It's not, my balance is very good, I'll have you know.
Do
but-
the Egypt walk. Do the Egyptian walk like this. Ha, ha, ha. That's how you do your balance.
The Egyptian walk, like this one.
Yeah.
Like the Bengals, yeah.
I don't think they actually walk like that.
I don't think
like that song in the 80s.
Yeah.
You do on the
Walk
on the cave
like
drawings.
Egyptian.
Hieroglyphics. It's not caves.
You're right. That's demeaning to their achievements.
Yeah.
They've done great things with their time on Earth. Here.
We love the ancient Egyptians
We
here,
sure
folks.
do. Fantastic. Bunch of great folks out there. Well, Gabe, listen, it's a pleasure. I just can't wait for you to get home. Let's just keep hoping that it's going to be next week. But it seems like you're
Hopefully,
doing good out there.
Either next week or probably after Memorial Day. Sorry,
Okay.
after Memorial Day.
All right.
It seems like you're out there taking good care of your dad, and
Yeah.
that's important work you're doing out there. So we're all very
Yeah,
happy and proud of
he's
you.
kind of almost fully recovered, and
That's
he's
amazing.
kind of pretty much know what he's doing right now.
That's
Nice.
good.
Nice. There it is, man.
There it is.
There it fucking
What a
is.
say.
All right, listen,
It's the
Gabo.
weekend, baby.
It's the weekend, man. You do anything fun out there on the weekend, or are you just kind of chilling with your old man there?
Probably just chilling with my dad and stuff.
You guys order food? What do? You watch something?
No.
What do you eat? What do you guys like to eat?
We make Filipino food and stuff.
Oh,
like
nice.
adobo,
Nice.
rice.
Hell yeah. That sounds great. Well, listen, Gabe, you're a good man, and I hope my kids look after me as attentively as you have your own. Or they're out of the will.
Yeah.
I'm cutting my kids out of the will.
Hopefully your kids are good to you. Like sometime, if you're in that situation, your kids will be there for you, taking care of you.
They better be.
I wish you the best.
I'm telling them, the will, if they don't take good care of me, I have a clause in my will that says, unless I tell my my lawyer, or how do you call them, my executor. If I don't send a decrypted message to my executor confirming that my kids treated me well in old age, my money will be burned in a burn pit. So I'm playing serious hardball with them. All right, Gabe, you have a great weekend, okay, bud? It's always a pleasure.
You have a great weekend.
Love you, man. We're going to see you soon.
And hopefully.
We're going to see you. It's going to happen.
Yeah, right. It's a big project for me, just watching after my dad and supporting my dad.
You're a good man.
Times.
You are. You're a good
so
man,
nice
Gabe.
Of you.
It's like a big project for me.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's
good man.
It's not easy, and so yeah, you're doing good work, and I look forward to seeing you. Okay, buddy.
Hopefully, I love you. I miss
love
you guys.
man.
You guys are the best.
You're the best.
Thanks, Gabe.
You're
always
always nice seeing you.
Talk to you soon.
Love you, Gabe.
What a great guy. What a great guy. You know,
the best.
There was he posted something to Instagram that everybody was going.
It was him sitting next to two cats, and the caption was, "I love cats."
I love cats.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "I love you, Gabe."
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're doing. We have, the Ace family's back on the menu with some insane.
Oh yeah.
Gossip drama.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's gossip. These are just first-hand accounts. He's saying something and she's saying something. They ain't no gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like
the horse's mouth.
This is serious stuff.
Actually, very serious accusations.
We were trying. Love and I were talking about that this morning. Trying to we don't want to call this stuff drama.
No,
and I saw someone on the Reddit suggested that instead of calling myself like a drama researcher, I could refer to myself as a pop culture analyst.
That's
wow, that sounds way more professional.
Yeah, so I feel pretty good about that title. Can I have that promotion?
Why don't you call it if you say PC analyst, even remove it further from pop culture so it sounds more official.
PC analyst.
That sounds like, oh, shit.
A PCA. I'm a PCA. I'm a registered PCA.
I'm a registered PCA.
Yeah, I'm a PCA.
At the number
you're like,
6
oh,
podcast.
shit. She's like,
oh, okay.
Damn.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds
all right,
important.
let's talk to HR and make a title change.
Let's talk to HR and make a PCA.
And job description.
Thank you guys so much. This is an honor.
Congratulations.
We'll update everything.
So we got that, and then we also have James Charles. That whole story is phenomenal. He started fucking his friends.
Allegedly.
Right. I don't know if they had sex, but
he denies it.
Pretty question. Well, anyway, the girl brought out receipts that make him look.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Kayla finally. She didn't have to do this, but she came out and she explained her side.
She had to.
Against James. Yeah, he kind of forced her to. He kind of put her in a place where, like, this is her time. She should be like celebrating.
She won a lawsuit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to
Against
fucking
him.
defend yourself against James Charles online.
I cannot believe that he got so many like second chances. And he's still out there doing his thing.
Yep.
And he's not being on his best behavior.
I can't believe it.
He hasn't been.
Got really sad.
He's just waiting.
He's
I don't
horny.
know what he's waiting
he's
for.
like he's literally just too horny. He's
Exactly.
the dude.
It's all related
This
to
guy
him being
doesn't.
horny.
This guy doesn't need to go to horny jail. He needs to go to like horny fucking
He just needs to go to jail.
internment camp.
Gulag.
He needs
How are
to go.
you-
He needs to go to the horny ghetto.
How are you not so thankful that you're not in jail so far? so you're just on your best behavior.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not James. It's just not in his cards. He can't control himself, frankly, which is not a good thing. That's kind of what sex predators do.
It's really scary how he just has to be fucking horny all the time, dude.
And always like pursuing not like regular partnerships. It's a straight guy that he needs to like
That's
put
dating
more
a friend
into
of
having
his.
sex with him.
Yeah.
Always needs to be a little
Allegedly.
extra. It's fucking gross.
Weird.
Yes. So we're getting into that. And then also there's all kinds of tea with, you know, my bitter mortal enemies, Noah, Denims, a bit of, I don't know if we're talking about Hassan. This is a little bit of this and that. It's not too much, but good stuff is coming. Also, yeah, I took the whole middle of the week off because I wanted to focus on filming a video. I'm happy to report that I got done what I wanted to do. We filmed it. It came out good. It's just a matter, I'm going to edit it up. A few other things need to coincide. And then, my friends, let's just say, well, you remember how what happened after the first nuke in World War II?
There was a second nuke.
That's right. There was a second nuke. These things come in pairs, Dan.
Gotcha.
You hear that?
But it's not like branded as another nuke,
Say
right?
what?
Like the type of video or the title, is it? And
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's just metaphorically. It could be. That'd be maybe a fun way to label it. The second nuke has dropped. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You guys are nobody knows what the fuck is coming. It's gonna be so fantastic, you guys. I'm giddy with excitement. But anyway,
Somebody in the chat asked, "Is it iDubbbz collab?"
Oh yeah, definitely.
Leafy is here collab.
Yo!
Do we show that picture of him or nah?
Nah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares about Levy?
Fuck.
I saw.
I have to tell you, I know we're not doing the sponsor yet, but I have a coffee and mud water.
I'm sipping my mud.
And I've been drinking the mud water.
Wow.
That is crazy for me.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know, but just to explain it, but it's like mushroom. It's some kind of mushroom blend, and it's supposed to have all kinds of positive effects, like for your focus, your energy, and all this kinds of stuff.
I
All
need that.
different flavors.
Is
Yeah.
it a caffeine?
Yeah, it's caffeinated
Okay.
too. Same as a cup of Joe.
Okay.
I got a bunch of new suits, by the way. This
This is one of the new ones.
Hermes.
We've been shopping.
Hermes.
I don't know. How do you
Hermes.
say
Hermes.
it? Hermes.
Hermes.
Hernia.
I don't care about them. Anyway, I got this from the Real. It's like, dude. And then don't even get me started on these.
Oh, I won't.
Brand new.
I'm not going to.
No.
You don't have to start.
And don't get me started.
You don't have to.
Brand new, unworn.
Oh
I
my God,
I
they're
want to see what AB
beautiful.
thinks
Gucci
about them.
dress
'cause
shoes.
I
Ooh,
remember
nice.
when you were trying
Gucci.
to find good loafers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Oh, nice.
I bought this on the Real for like a fraction of the original price.
Yeah.
Unworn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
You're really, you went from Croc to sneaker to now to loafer. You're like Cinderella.
Should we show the whole body? Because we haven't really done that.
No, we don't have
Yeah,
to.
actually, I
In
wanna
fact, we
show
got to
my
get
full
on. We have
body
a lot to
outfit
talk
too.
about, and we started late, so.
No, we
probably
need
just-
to. We need to, Dan. We got stuff to show. How do we do it, though?
Do you have the God shot available? Is that one on? Oh, there you
Okay.
go. Okay.
Wait,
Step
show
back,
us.
step
Alright,
back a
so
little bit.
check it out.
Can't
We
see the
got
shoes.
the tailored pants.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yes.
Now, Ethan today, let me tell you, he's matching the hardware today. So we got a little bit of a metal trim on the shoe, on the belt, and the watch, and it's all golden.
Whoa.
Amazing.
That is next level. Nobody on YouTube does that. Nobody.
Nobody on
First
YouTube.
person on YouTube for
First
real.
person to wear a suit on
Yes.
YouTube. Yep.
Yes, Dan.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. It's just, it's glorious.
You feel tall?
Yeah, they have
Heels, bro.
they have a little heel.
Oh, interesting.
I'm like
I love that my
6'1"
dress
in these
shoes have
things,
that.
probably.
Interesting.
6'1" in these things, Dan.
6'1".
Look young and beautiful.
Probably.
Can I tell that there's a new drop of Teddy Fresh?
Yeah, let me pull that up.
And while we're at it, I want to show.
We got some summer wear coming out here, guys. Check it out. We got the bathing suit collection. Oh, that top is really cool. With the teddy bear clasp.
God shot, Lena.
Yes. I'm wearing.
The cutest.
Hila and I showed up today matching.
No way.
The world's cutest skirt.
No way. No way.
People are saying it's the world's cutest skirt. People are saying that.
It's so true. I'm saying it. Hila's saying it. Everybody's saying it.
Take a look at the swimwear we got. We got a top, right? We got a bottom.
So cute.
This is-
Top or bottom?
We got
I'm
another
being
top.
super serious. That's one of my favorite things you've ever done. in
which
the world.
one?
The gingham
red one.
ruffle
Oh.
So
swimsuit.
we worked really hard on it because it took a lot of samples to figure out the frill detail in a way that looks cute and
It's
flattering.
So cute.
Yeah. I feel like you can even wear the top like not
As
even
a
only
shirt.
to the pool.
I
So
totally
cute.
agree. I
A
will be
onesie with
partaking.
style and grace.
This one is so flattering.
Oh, that's really
Even,
cool with the teddy bear chains.
I believe this one goes up to plus size as well.
It's so flattering. Are you saying
Yeah.
that I would look good in it?
Yes, you would be really pretty in
Even
that.
you.
Really pretty.
So there it is. Very flattering, I'm hearing.
But
Swim shorts.
you
for
would
the
love
guys.
this one.
I have them.
you would
I'm
absolutely
gonna wear
love
them
that
next time we
one.
go swimming.
You would also love these shorts next to it, and
would.
those pants next to it.
All right, I'll take those too.
Yeah.
Are those nylon or
No, it's like a light
Canvas,
like
card-
cotton. Yeah.
okay? All right. And then it's back to the first part of the drop here.
That shirt right there, the with a little guy on it, the right one.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite shirt
Yeah?
ever. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
why, but I
I love
resonate
it
with this
too.
guy. I'm wearing it right now.
What?
I love.
I'm resonating with that little fella. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why.
It's this one artist, right? It's their.
Yeah, it's they're called Shen. They're actually a fan of the show.
Oh, cool.
Oh, shout out.
Love her.
I don't know what's going on with that
Very
character, but he
talented.
just makes me freaking happy. I don't know.
Aw.
That's just
Maybe we
just a
should
vibe.
explore this character.
That's great.
And the
that-
back too is so cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
back is
cool.
cool. And also that happens to be one of my favorite color, kind of like that. It's very
Oh.
cool.
Pink and black.
Hey, I like it.
There you go.
Everything's perfect.
Like
Yeah,
it, Picasso.
Okay.
We need to explore this
That's what's
character
up.
more, Elo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shirt is doing really well. You're
Well,
not
there
the
it
only one.
is. TeddyFresh.com.
Let's go.
I have no way of knowing when that boom drops.
Yeah.
It's just
tough.
chaos.
Tough. Well, it's 47. 47 booms. Oh,
49, including the last one.
got it. Lock that in.
Oh, I want a huge congrats to Nate, who we miss, who we love. The baby is here. Leslie. As you can see, the baby came out all clouded up. What is that? It's like a GMT,
That's a GMT master, yeah.
gold and black.
Call that the Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Oh, the Bruce Wayne.
Why Bruce Wayne?
Some of the Rolexes have like a nickname.
I despise these stupid names for the Rolex.
Why?
It doesn't make it. It just seems unserious. They're like, "Oh, can I get the Hulk?" It's like, I'm sorry,
Well,
is that a
there's no
luxury
Hulk
watch or a
one.
fucking lunchbox?
Rolex really doesn't like to acknowledge that. They like if you walk into a Rolex store and say like a Hulk,
They'll ask
not-
you to leave.
They're not gonna be like they're gonna be like we really don't call it.
Is there really a Hulk one?
Yeah.
It's all green. Green
Oh,
stuff.
that's terrible.
And there's a
That's
Spider-Man one.
no, there's no.
No, they're all Marvel
there's a
themes?
hermit,
They're like
isn't
comic
there?
book themes?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
wait,
so-
there's
it's-
Hulk, Batman, Bruce Wayne, Pepsi,
Pepsi.
Coke.
What?
I love
There's
that.
Wait, I want to see the
Smurf.
Coke
I like the
one.
Pepsi
Yeah,
one.
I think Pepsi is a great name, and I like it because
I
of
don't
the
like
name.
it.
There's a Smurf. There's a
Pepsi,
Cookie
Rolex.
Monster.
Here, I'll show you guys.
There's a
Cookie
Smurf.
Monster.
So you guys
there's
are
a
actually interested in a
zombie.
watch talk right now.
A little bit.
My
This is the
God.
Pepsi.
That's
I'm
the
intrigued.
Pepsi, and I love when there's like vintage ones that look all faded.
Okay.
I've seen
love
some
the
vintage ones that have
faded
really cool
Pepsi.
color. I think that's called a patina.
A patina.
Also,
It has
those,
a nice patina look.
those old
Great.
school dials are radioactive. So
Sorry, what?
yeah, the
Oh, I've
element-
heard of that before.
The loom element they used is radioactive.
So
Yeah,
what do we do with that information?
I don't think there's many of those on the market.
There actually is.
Because they.
Really?
I mean, it's a small amount of radiation.
Yeah, it's, what is it? Is it,
I want to say luminite, but I don't think that's it.
No, that's what they use now, I think. Anyway, they used to use.
Hazium?
They used to use some kind of radioactive substance to paint
Yeah.
Oh.
the hands to make sure they were glowing at all times, which is fucking sick.
Yeah,
It is cool.
the reason they found out because everyone making the watches started just losing their hands and shit.
Their hands just fell off, and they're like, "What? There's something going on here."
At Chavola.
I wonder.
Chavola, yeah, the deadly Chavola.
or radium, it looks like.
That's
The
what it
radium
is.
is.
I'll say I'm probably never gonna own one of these watches. I don't care about these GMTs.
Cool.
That's what you have, though, Zach, right?
Well,
no, you have
that's-
a chronograph.
No, that's a Submariner. That's the.
Oh yeah, Submariner. But you like the GMT?
I do like the GMT. Yeah.
It's just a little too like. There's too much going on.
The all gold is your dream watch, right?
Yeah, with the green dot.
Yeah.
What's the stupid hero name for that one?
I don't think that one has a name. It's just GMT green dial. But it's very odd how the names come to be.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
Bruce.
You like
Wayne.
the all gold with blue?
Did you guys know that Alex Jones owns that Hulk watch that
he
you guys
does.
were talking about?
He does.
He does?
And I was hoping
There it is.
that,
Not anymore.
that was going to be in the
Yeah,
auction.
not anymore.
Yeah, I thought that's why they call it that.
Wait,
No, he
how,
still wears it.
how much does that one run?
Um,
GMT. You said Hulk?
That one you just had up is the Hulk.
Let me see.
The Submariner.
Let's see what this thing runs for here.
Well, they don't make them anymore, so you can find them for probably 18.
Oh, 18? There you go.
Cheap.
Okay.
So cheap.
What is this one? This one is 48. Sorry. No.
Ethan?
What
We
is
have a
this?
very
This
packed
isn't
show
factory,
today.
is it?
Oh my god.
No, it doesn't appear.
But why is it 40 then? Okay, I'm out.
Aftermarket bullshit.
That's some
Why? You know, okay,
bullshit.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Nate.
Yeah, Nate. Sorry, that was about Nate. How could
Yes.
Well, you guys. First of all, you guys posted this. Okay, if you want to congratulate Nate, send me the real one. You know.
No.
No.
All right, I'll confess to Nate.
We've used enough time on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nate's
okay.
used
No,
up
we
his
need to
time.
wish them well.
Well, look at the next link then. This is how we congratulate.
His cuck chair post. All right. Yeah. Here he is in the hospital.
Refresh
Any
it.
minute now. Yeah, I know all too well, man. He said
Yep.
this shit is worse than a cuck chair. Yeah, that shit sucks,
Yep.
man. And he was there. God bless them. They were there for way longer than we ever were.
Yeah, because they had to induce and.
It's like 5 days or some shit they were there.
Yeah, I think it was 5 or 6
crazy.
days.
Imagine sleeping in this fucking thing for 5 days. And the food at the hospital, I'm telling you, you hear how bad it is, you have no idea. At least the shit they serve you. It's almost torture.
Torture?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Can you not order food?
You
You,
can.
you have to go to the cafeteria and pray. You can order, yeah. You can order too.
Some Taco Bell?
That's what the baby needs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
They call that the Swedish watch.
Oh my
Is
god.
I
that
just wanted to
lapis?
show that one to Zach to see if he likes it.
So that's actually called the Bluesy.
That one I really like, actually.
Yeah, that's a very
that's
nice
the only
watch.
one that I like of that.
This one looks
period.
expensive though.
Well, so that's the older
And it
model.
has the lapis.
Yeah, I like the lapis.
So this is before they went to the ceramic
Gotcha.
bezel.
Hold on, let me just see.
Do you like it or do you still prefer the green?
I'd wear both, but I'd probably the green.
This
Yeah,
one is going to be more, I have a feeling, just because the lapis dial. 40?
Yeah.
I'm seeing 40. This one says 150. What?
What? Nah.
It's
No
just
way.
a random price on a random website.
Well, Bezel is a legit site. I know this site.
That's
Hold
so
on.
stupid.
Ethan, we have to get moving.
Okay,
we have to
okay,
stop
we don't
talking about
need to-
watches.
We don't need to investigate.
We have
right.
too
It's
much. to get to.
150, Zach. Okay, I'm out.
Something's off about that.
So, congratulations to Nate.
Yeah, here on my
Congrats,
screen,
Nate.
I have
And
the
they
actual
are home
post.
now, by the way.
Yeah,
they
welcome
are
home.
home
Leslie, his wife, did fantastic, I'm hearing. And they are at home, thrilled with their beautiful, healthy, 10 toes down, 10 fingers, 10 digits down,
10 toes fucking down.
healthy baby.
So exciting.
Yeah, so excited for them. He's going to be great.
Yeah.
They're both going to be great. They're both
Yeah.
very sweet,
Got
sweet
shooting
people.
ropes, bro.
So that's it. Send your love to Nate there. Also exciting announcement, guys. YouTube released a podcast chart.
Yeah.
This is actually so nice because all of these other lists, they don't really fit what we do. And
Right.
so I feel like we're always being underrated on them.
Right.
Now, YouTube has come out with their own weekly top podcast shows. I was reading, it's interesting, it's rated on watch time.
Oh, that's great.
Which is
That's
good
great
for
for
us.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, because we crush it on watch time. Number 6 on the whole freaking website. And by the way, we're like, I think we're the top creator one. Because you've got Midas Touch. I don't know what this one is, probably True Crime.
It
A
is
Rotten
true crime.
Mango.
What's Rotten Mango?
She's a
That's
creator.
also true crime.
Okay, so-
that's Stephanie Sue. She I don't know if she still eats when she does it, but it's true crime.
Oh, that's the eating girl?
Yeah.
How does she get more watch time than us? I'm gonna have to go on a attack on her. I'm gonna have
Those
to
She's
videos
ruin
are
her
sitting
probably
in.
really
character.
long.
Let's copy her
Let me
content.
see.
Yeah,
She's
let's-
sitting in the Diddy trial right now.
Oh my God.
I know.
Wow.
One thing I don't like to see is Smosh reads Reddit stories at number 9. That's something that we need to work on integrating.
But why? We're doing better than them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like
They need
seeing
to
them
copy
even
us.
close to us with that bullshit. What? Yeah, I mean,
But is that Ian, our friend?
Love that show.
Ian, it's Smosh, yeah. Ian.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, it's good Ian.
Yeah,
Evil
good Ian.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
Well, there's
Ian.
also our Ian. There's a lot of Ians.
Yeah, sure.
There's
but,
multiple good Ians.
I have to say that Ian from Smosh, such a nice guy.
Yeah, he's great.
The
He's a king.
best.
Yeah.
He really is classy.
Yeah.
Good dude for sure. But unfortunately, he's only number 9, so that's kind of embarrassing. But at any rate,
Top 10 is good.
I'll keep watching.
I
it.
mean, you got Joe Rogan,
right.
you got Kill Tony, you got these true crime,
on,
Midas
man?
Touch, and then it's us.
Wow.
Finally, some fucking respect around here, man. Isn't this
on, man?
awesome?
Good to see
It's
you.
actually so awesome.
It's yeah.
So
So
awesome.
thank you guys for making it all happen.
Thank you, YouTube, to finally do this.
Where's Jay Shetty's podcast?
Oh, bro, don't even get me started. I'm super Club Shay Shay. That's like a huge fucking podcast. I'm surprised we're ahead of that one. Theo Vaughn, Rip. No, can't handle it. Timcast, lol.
Oh.
Yeah, take this L. Carl fucking Tucker's on this list.
There's a lot of right wingers.
So many
Lex.
right wingers.
Yeah.
They dominate the podcast charts, to be honest.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Especially on YouTube, I
If you
can
look on
imagine.
Facebook, it's just like straight up Nazi apology.
Yeah. Well, and Twitter.
Ben Shapiro.
And Instagram to an extent. And there's a lot of it on TikTok. And
Hey, bad friends.
That's a swastika.
no, I didn't see oh, just Trish is on here. Good for her. 29.
Oh, wow. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
She's like kind of solo.
Philip DeFranco. That's not a
Whoa.
podcast. What are you doing?
Well, yeah.
It says show.
He has a podcast.
It says podcast and
right?
show on top. There's
And
both.
we're a show.
we are a show.
I think he does have a podcast too, no?
This is his show.
Yeah.
This is his main channel.
Yo, NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt, 38.
Take this
Fucking
L,
take
Lester,
that.
bitch ass Holt.
Lester, more like L. Lester.
More like
It's already-
Letcher.
He already has an L.
Lecture Holt.
Yeah.
Because he,
Lettress?
yeah.
That,
Lecture Holt.
as far as I know, he is not Lettress.
That would be
You're
good.
thinking of the other NBC guy.
Well, yeah, that's defamatory. I don't know if he's like a weird sexual.
No, I don't think he is.
Well, you don't. No, let me just be clear, Dan, because I don't like when you do this. You don't know for sure if he is or isn't.
I am. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'm sure.
Well, then
That he is
you'd
not
be a
like
liar
this.
because you don't. Do you know him? Have you?
I
met
feel like
him?
I know him. He's
You-
he's got
you
such a
saying,
way
like,
about
everybody
himself.
wants to
such
be like, oh,
a-
this guy's not a
everybody knows
pedophile. This guy's not a
No.
sex criminal. It's like, how do you
Everybody
know?
know
a pedophile.
That's what I'm
hope
saying.
no one calls him
Everybody.
out, Dan.
I don't know who we're talking about.
These pants are a little tight. I'm beyond.
Somebody in this room is probably
Okay.
3
Dudes.
that's fucking children.
The dude.
Not a lot of crotch space in the crotch
Well, that's
Right.
intentional.
for my schmutz.
Yeah.
You know, you get that crotch rot.
No, I
That's how
don't.
you get it.
But anyway, I'm still looking for Jay Shetty on here.
I
Who's
believe you're almost there from what I remember seeing.
there? He is on
there-
purpose.
Yeah.
You made 55 on purpose.
Ugh.
What an idiot! So embarrassing.
Tiger Belly.
Interesting.
But anyway, it's really nice. I already saw the New York Times has added it to like their top list. They have like the Apple, the iTunes one, the Spotify one,
Really?
and then the YouTube one.
Oh, this is actually such good news for us.
So this is actually like a big thing, I think,
Yeah.
for us.
yeah.
I don't know
That's
why
awesome.
they waited so long.
Yeah.
Why not do this?
What's going on, man?
Maybe
everything-
they'll actually help me with something now.
Yeah, well, everything at YouTube.
Our biggest
moves
creator
very slow.
podcast.
Well, second biggest.
Yeah.
Well, you include Joe? You including Joe?
No, the Rotten Mango
Stephanie Sue.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. I forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
The right.
And we love our girl.
We love our girl.
No hate.
We're
Not at all.
perfectly
Definitely
fine.
gonna have to. I'm gonna try to take her down as my competitor.
Okay, we are at 33 minutes. We need to thank Mudwater, our sponsor.
Gladly.
So
I'm almost done with my cup.
Hey,
I need more.
chugging it.
we are talking today about our wonderful sponsor. It's muddy. It's not the Huddy. It's Mudwater. Hila, you're loving Mudwater, huh?
I am, and I can't tell you how much of a picky drinker I am. I only drink coffee and water,
Right.
and usually nothing comes close to replacing coffee for me.
Right.
I don't do the flavored stuff. I don't do the Christmas stuff.
Right.
And then this was here on my table, and you guys said it's today's sponsor, so I tried it, and I couldn't stop drinking it. Look, it's almost gone.
No, I agree. It's really nice. It's got a like. You know what I'd like to try it with? Can someone run me some cream and sugar? Because that's how I drink my coffee. Let's do. Because I bet you it's even better. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
interesting. I can see it all at the bottom now. It is like mud.
Yeah, it's a cozy mix of cocoa, chai, turmeric, adaptogenic mushrooms to help
Turmeric
you
is good for
feel
you.
focused and balanced and not wired. Every single ingredient in Mudwater is 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. Okay. There's also zero sugar and no sweeteners added. To use mud water, you simply drop the powder into your favorite mug, pour some water on it, and give it a mix. Some go wild, add cream, honey, or even CBD. Holy smokes, now that is wild. Settle down there, mud water people. The best part about mud water is it provides sustained energy without spikes and crashes that you get from traditional coffee.
Yeah.
There's also a caffeine-free blend that you can pick as well. Each ingredient in mud water serves a purpose. Their original blend contains cocoa and chai for a hint of caffeine and hot chocolate-like flavor, lion's mane for focus, cordyceps to promote natural energy, and both chaga and raizi, I think those are mushrooms, to support a healthy immune system. They also have a matcha starter kit.
Ooh.
I know people love matcha out there.
Oh, yeah.
Let me hit this. Thank you. Let me hit.
So is that what it looks like? That box?
You want to look at it? Yeah, it comes in this.
It's very clean.
Cool.
Why is this sugar like?
Okay. I like the
What happened
packaging.
here?
Our sugar is like hard. You have to hit it and then scrape it.
It says, I wasn't mad at coffee, just
Like
disappointed.
Sometimes Zach uses it as a spittoon for his Zin.
Right.
Totally.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Might be kind of minty.
That's
no
why I
big
brought the agave too.
Oh, thank you. I'm good. Thank you, though. So
More types of sugar.
Lena,
Bring him more
like
sugar.
Lena's switching and running me sugar. What a
Wow.
what a multi-talented. Thank you. So, as I was saying, as I blend some sugar and cream in this, the matcha starter kit is a must-try. It's a perfect way to step into clean energy with matcha's calm, focused boost. One sip, and you'll feel like you're dancing barefoot in grass, Hila.
Absolutely.
Do you feel that way?
That's what I feel.
I haven't
Wow.
had the matcha one.
I love that feeling.
Can I be honest? I don't know that that's a good feeling.
You're wrong.
Why?
That's one of the best feelings in the world.
In grass?
Feels like freedom.
Because I'm always afraid
Yeah.
there's like piss and poop in the grass, and I get all paranoid
It's just
about my
it
kids.
just
soaks
gotta
into the earth.
embrace-
This is all part of
Yeah.
the natural order of
Embrace the dirt.
things. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Embrace the caca.
I like to wear shoes on grass.
Oh, sometimes the grass can make my ankles a little bit itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems with grass. Let's be real.
Most grass doesn't have shit in it.
Well,
The
yeah,
vast
most.
majority.
Until all of a sudden, guess where you are? You're in a grass full of shit.
There's always stuff. Ants.
No.
Things.
I grew
Bees.
up. I grew up walking barefoot.
Yeah. Big time.
grass.
Same here. Big
What, they
time.
don't wear shoes in Sweden?
We don't. Not during the summer.
No.
Like hobbits.
Yep.
Their turmeric starter kit blends radiant ginger, warm turmeric, and rooibos chai. If you're looking for a blend to support immunity, digestion, focus with clean energy, all with the feeling of the golden hour at sunset. Mwah.
Ooh.
This is a game changer. This is delicious with the sugar and cream.
Hey, there you go.
It tastes like hot cocoa or something. It's really good.
It's really
That's what I
good.
said.
Oh, it is really good.
Yeah.
I like it.
So get charged up, guys. It's time to get muddy with it. The rest of your starter kits is all you need to start your journey, to unwind and get good sleep quality. Relax, baby, with the Nutty Rubus Floral Chamomile Chai Spice for a cozy end of your day. Oh, they're also available at Target and Sprouts. Okay.
I was going to ask, where do you buy this?
Well, so you can get it in Target or Sprouts, but also if you want to buy it online, which I suggest, head to Mudwater, that's MUDWTR.com. Grab your starter kit today. Right now, our listeners get an exclusive deal, up to 43% off your entire order.
Hey, that's a lot of percent.
That's a huge number.
Wow.
Plus free shipping and a free rechargeable frother when you use the code H3. And I have that here. It's very good.
A few people are asking
You know about
if it makes people go diarrhea or something afterwards.
I've never.
Anybody knows?
My experience, no.
I don't think so. I feel like
Isn't that just caffeine though in general?
yeah, but this has less than coffee. It sounds like so. I feel like if anything, it wouldn't.
It's never made me go diarrhea, and most things do, so I guess not.
There you go.
That's a good.
Good
sign.
Wow, what an endorsement.
Yeah, so you get free shipping, a free rechargeable frother with the code H3. That's right, up to 43% off with code H3 at MUDWTR.com. After you purchase, they'll ask how you found them, and please let them know H3 sent them. So show your support for the show and let them know. Keep your energy natural and refreshing all year long, baby, with Mud Water. Because life's too short for anything less than clean, delicious energy. Thank you to Mud Water. Yeah! Alexandria, thank you so much for the 20 gifties. So nice of you. Appreciate that.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah, let's see here. Tom, Tom is just, thank you so much, is just crushing it in sales.
Yeah.
And we recently discovered, though, he sent us his, how do you call it? His, like,
his deck.
pitch
His
deck.
pitch deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's good, but
it's clearly really good.
He sent this out to some Fiverr person, I guess, to put the final touches on it or something, instead of asking us, which is fair. He doesn't want to bother us.
Yeah.
But he's been sending this pitch deck out to people. And I do not know who these people are.
Nope, me neither.
my God.
Never met them.
I love how Hila's eyes are just completely different color.
I'm my mouth. This is a
Ethan
different person
this
entirely.
Is not Ethan.
What the
my
fuck?
God, dude, the funniest part about this is yesterday when we realized this, Tom was here with us in person.
Oh.
And he was like, what do you guys mean? What do you guys mean?
Really, Tom?
He did not notice
I
it.
was losing my mind.
I mean,
this-
listen, it's obvious. I think the picture must be blessed or something
It
because
is
we've
so
been
funny.
having good.
Oh, yeah.
He's been
I'll
doing
say,
good work.
with all due respect to Tom, for whatever reason, like, boomers cannot see this filter.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I notice it. I'm not going to call anyone out in my family specifically.
It's like colorblind where you can't tell
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
like,
can't see.
I love you. This is way too filtered.
That's interesting.
I
'cause-
was
okay.
shocked when I saw this. What was the reason that he sent it in the chat? And thank goodness that he did.
Someone needed the deck.
Yeah.
Remember the context, but yeah.
Oh, I also forgot. We're gonna play a game at the end of the show too. We have a.
Yes, we are. People have been asking. I don't know if you actually saw. I meant to send it in the chat, but there was a Reddit thread, like yesterday, that was like, "With peace and love, we need to bring back games like they used to do on the show." And I was like, "Well, guess what?
We've been planning. We've been scheming, guys.
Scheming."
If you go to the subreddit, can't wait for my favorite podcast to return. Okay, hold the phone.
This is basically what I see when I look at that picture.
Yeah, you
Can
guys
you
look like
imagine?
cartoons.
Yeah, so
God, I
that
hate
top 6
it.
podcast starring Ela Klein and her husband. We really dig your vibe. My wife and I
Oh no.
sat across the bar and really dig your vibe.
Stop
I
it.
hate that meme. I hate it.
I hate it.
Feel free to use this one, Tom. This man definitely owns a roller rink.
Oh, this was the edit
God.
that one of our
Yeah,
our memers made.
Okay,
I made that.
hold
Oh,
the
you made that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's
It's
really
Fat
good.
Ethan.
Yeah.
With the hair too, I love it.
It's trucker Ethan.
My favorite
Oh
podcasters.
my
Yeah,
god.
can you zoom it out a little bit and put it to the side
Yeah,
where we
because
can't see most
it's
of it?
covering the.
There you
bo-
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There,
Oh,
you
yeah,
go. All
looking
the-
good.
Everybody's having a good laugh. over there at the subreddits. Thank you. Wild towing attempt in Texas. This cracked me up. You guys will love this.
Dude, this is the hardest I've laughed at a video in a minute.
This is not. I don't. Okay. How do you profile the person
I've seen it
driving this car?
I've seen it like 10 times and it still gets me every time.
Wait, what is happening?
Towing a car that apparently has like the parking. It's in park or something.
Oh.
It must be in park, right?
I don't think
No, this would just happen if you tow a car like that.
It's just connected by a chain.
Oh.
So it's not like it's not secured
Oh
properly
my
at
God.
all.
So
What do you? What?
they must have done from the tow. What's it called?
Oh, yeah, it is in park.
Tailor hitch.
Yeah, from the hitch.
The guy
I mean-
inside the car.
Yeah, so what
that-
makes
has
this
that been
better is
mentioned?
the's a dude in the driver's seat of the back car.
No
who's
shot.
trying- Yes,
Yeah,
No
that's
shot.
what makes it
No
insane.
way.
He's like,
No, no,
trying to
no
control
way.
it.
No.
No way. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing? What is that? What What a ride of a lifetime, dude.
He needs to tell his friend to stop.
That's the
Stop
ride of a
driving.
lifetime.
I think he's trying to make it stop by turning like this.
It's not working.
It's
I have a
fucking
question.
insane.
Is it going that crazy because of the guy driving?
He's trying to keep it up.
I think both.
I guess in like reality, what would you do? Like try to call? Like, do you think he should be trying to call his friend that's in the car in front and be like,
Are you
"Bro,
presuming
you
his
understand
friend
what's happening?"
doesn't
Not be
see
touching
or
the
feel
fucking
the car
wheel.
thrashing around behind him? Like, there's no shot the driver doesn't know that.
If there's a
God.
person in there.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking this has to be nefarious. Like he's doing this to fucking kill someone.
Let me see that last part where you see the guy, because that's not.
Here.
There's like one specific moment where the angle is just right, and you can see him bouncing around there, like right here.
Looks like he's driving with one hand.
It's like, I got this.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, you can see his head bouncing.
And the
Like,
wheels, you can see them like moving from side to side.
This is like a Grand Theft Auto level. Oh shit.
Oh, genuinely the funniest shit. I've seen.
Wow.
I'm so fascinated. I'd love to talk to these people.
I feel like the two of them thought they can do it. You know?
I
But like, at
don't
what
know.
We
point?
got this.
At what point do you accept that you cannot do it?
This is like
As soon as they get to the next exit, I guess.
in PE. Did you guys ever have those scooters that were like in the shape of a square, and you would sit and your friend would have a jump rope and they would run you around the gymnasium?
yeah.
And you'd get like thrashed into the wall.
Yeah,
That is what's going
I
on
haven't thought
here.
of that since I was a little kid. Yeah, I do remember those. Yeah, pretty much the same principle, but in a fucking car.
Yeah, that's me in PE.
I love it too. Like,
honestly-
were they trying to save money on the tow? Because that car is getting fucked
Yeah.
up. Like, it's definitely more money than the $100 for the tow.
So
Or
I
the
think
tires.
he's holding his brakes in. So I think this is a nefarious kidnapping.
Oh, you think?
Oh,
I don't see them being friends. I think this is
Maybe.
Yeah.
and Bill.
Enemies.
That'd be funny if it was like a repo.
Oh God, right. And
That's
he's, like, trying to,
interesting.
like,
because
hell no, you're
you
not
can
taking my
tell
car.
the front wheels are completely flat. So he's been holding the brakes in. and
Maybe you're
shit.
right. Maybe you're right.
You know that.
Oh my
that,
god.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, and this is, by the way, a very beautiful Saab, a Swedish-produced car.
Oh, that's a Swedish car.
Expensive, something to be repossessed.
No, but they're not made anymore. So
Oh, they're out.
yeah,
That's why that's why it's being stolen.
Yeah. It's a rare car.
rare Saab.
They're trying to save money on a tow, I assume. They're like, we could.
Right, that
why
was
they-
my initial assumption, but now I'm kind of like
That dude is like trashing around the wheels. He's like trying to stop that shit. He's like, I don't want to be.
Oh
in
my
here.
god. I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it a dozen times now, and it still makes me cry laughing. Every
Somebody
time I see
sent
it.
more context, but I don't know if this is right.
Well, it did make the news. I
This
saw.
little chain.
Yeah.
Props to this tiny little.
It is
Fucking
holding
hell,
on,
yeah.
man. It is
Wow.
holding on. Yeah, give us the update, Hila.
So this person is saying that this is a wife and a husband duo.
No way.
Oh, this was just there was a lady driving the
Okay.
car who was clueless.
Wow, okay.
Thrashed around
But
and back.
and the husband is like furiously
fighting for his
trying
life,
to,
bro.
He's trying to like stop the cars. Oh my
I
god,
wonder
that's
if he tried calling. I really do.
How
This
can
is
you
gonna
not
be their
know?
biggest argument for a lifetime.
I can't believe. Why isn't he like sitting on the horn or something? Like, oh, this is so scary. I can't even.
What a thing.
Bro.
Only in Texas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weehaw! Come on out here. We like to buck Broncos and Saabs out here in Texas, boy.
I wonder why they decided to do back to back. Because if they did the front, it would have been fine. You can tow a car.
Well, it's still not on the freeway. Like
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna say $6,000 for the towed car, but they saved $1,000 on the. $100 on the tow.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, my God.
No, a tow costs more than that.
Probably a couple
150 at
hundred.
least.
Well, certainly less than the damage that's been done to this car.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that the side mirrors are bursted off. So
Yeah.
I think it's probably impacted the wall a few times.
I mean, it's just a little
I
traction
would
on
kill
the
to
tire.
see them when they're done and get like the arguments.
Wow, I'm surprised.
What
the
are you
local-
doing?
Lord.
Where's the
So
local
good.
news to track them down? We gotta talk to.
Do you think maybe she was just annoyed with him? So she just kept going. She's
Yeah.
like, whatever, bitch.
Fuck your Saab.
Maybe she was like, she's given a little something extra.
Maybe she was like, "This is a horrible idea. This is not gonna work." And he forced her. He's like, if you don't do this, I'm never gonna forgive you." She's like, "Fine."
Fine, bitch. You made your bed.
So there's another video below that was from like a local news report, and they had a couple. No, in the doc, not in the comments. There's some different angles. That's not the only video of it.
Oh, okay.
That is the funniest video though, because that's the only one where you can see the guy flopping
to
around.
watch this crazy towing
Crazy
job
angle.
in Houston. Only in Houston, police
Bro, that's
say
what I
the
said.
sedan broke down, so the driver called his
Oh
girlfriend
my
to
God.
come on and help
It's
him
like
with
a
the tow.
fucking,
After they got on the road, the axle broke, causing the car to swing
see, the axle's
back and
broken.
forth. And
Don't
down
blame
the
this
road
on the
they went.
axle.
The girlfriend driving?
Was the girl? No, he was driving.
I'm not surprised.
Sexist. The couple eventually pulled over. Neither driver got
Whoa, wait.
The guy in the Saab is the one driving like a psychopath.
No.
No.
The fact
Well,
that
it's a
someone is
duo.
still letting
Yeah.
this happen.
I'm not putting this on the woman.
No.
This is a team effort. In
This
my
is
opinion.
totally all on the white cars.
I
This
agree.
is
You're
100%
putting it
on the car.
woman.
I mean, it is.
Yeah,
He
100%.
got in the car, bro.
But it was probably his idea,
Yeah.
don't you
Well,
think?
when
Yeah, maybe.
it's his idea, but when
It
it
takes
goes
two.
array like
Takes
this,
two.
you gotta stop.
Can you imagine if it wasn't his idea and then he was placed in the back car? Oh my God, divorce.
holding on for
Yeah,
dear
but
life.
I'm kind of at an issue.
Terrified.
I'm kind of at a point.
Scary.
It's two wrongs don't make it right.
Yeah.
He
But
came
police
up with
say
this
the
idea.
owner-
Let's be real. He came up with this idea.
Yes.
But then her just continuing down the highway is
Right.
insane.
Yeah, when you look in the rearview mirror and you see that, it's probably time to stop.
So presumably these are people in like the buildings around filming. Like this was such
Yeah.
a spectacle.
like a bridge overpass.
Yeah, or something.
You know, the way that thing's thrashing around, it could just fly off the bridge. Honestly.
It's
No,
like
I mean,
This is when you change the camera in GTA.
yeah,
That's scary.
bro, it's
very good.
literally a nunchuck.
yeah, just go whip around. Yeah, no, this could have definitely ended in somebody dying. It's good that they didn't, and because nobody got hurt or died, we can laugh at it.
Can I ask? Like this car is way too comfortable being near them. Watch this. Watch this car. Like, he does not even adjust.
Yeah, no.
Bro,
Like, sir, there's
Yeah.
I would be getting in the far left lane if I'm trying to pass.
nobody's even trying to drive around them.
he got insurance, bro. He needs a new headlight.
Look at these guys. They're so chill about this.
Oh, and there's a tow truck in front of them, ironically enough.
Is that a tow truck?
Maybe.
I think it was.
Kind of looks like it.
There it is. So we're having too much fun here on the H3.
Wow. Yeah, that
Number
really
six.
is terrible.
Number 6 on YouTube.
Imagine driving down the highway and just seeing that shit.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
So I know we have a lot more goose and guests, but I think we should get to the Austin McBroom story. We're at
Yeah, let me
we're
just
almost an hour
browse.
in.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just browse here. Oh, I did want to show the fighter talking about Creator Clash.
Okay.
This was
Yeah.
interesting. Now,
Him and Ethan
if you guys didn't follow iDubbbz, my former friend is throwing an event, Creator Clash. He's been managing it.
Well, not anymore.
Him and Anissa, his wife, have been managing this with great care and expertise.
Right.
They are not.
First of
anymore
all, I got to
managing
talk.
it.
This guy's
Yeah.
chat says, "Ugh, so done with H3. H3 is toxic." What the fuck did I do?
Well, hold on. Have you seen this
Jewish.
clip? You're gonna like where this goes.
I know. I just don't like that chatter. I could have. Just pisses me off.
Okay. Well,
Anyway, so here's another guy who's fighting in it.
from Corridor Digital, by the way, which when I saw this, I was like, wait, he's fighting in Creator Clash? Because I've been a huge fan of these guys for years. And I went and looked on the site, and sure enough, he is. Which I think just goes to show how bad the marketing was. Like,
Yeah.
I'm literally a big fan of one of the participants, and I had no idea.
Like you're
Jewish.
still actively watching them to this day,
Yeah, I watch their videos pretty regularly.
and you
That's
don't.
really
What?
interesting.
Yeah.
How is it possible that? Yeah,
These guys are great.
I don't know how they managed to do it, but I think them two
Horrible.
might be the worst boxing promoters of all time.
I mean, that actually is stiff competition if you know the history of boxing. So, yeah, I'm not totally sure if that's true.
But anyway, they resigned.
Remember,
they resigned in disgrace.
Ryan Kavanaugh is a boxing promoter as well.
I gotta
He's also
say,
quite bad at it.
I think he did spend too much money, but I can't say he did a worse job of promoting the fight.
Well, man, I don't know.
Even though it was, I mean, ultimately, this man has never, I don't think, has this man ever had a successful business venture?
I don't. I mean, in the short term, yes.
Personally, he's been super successful.
Where's
But all
the failure
companies-
podcast on the chart?
I don't know if they made the cut.
He's in a hiatus, Hila. Don't be harsh.
Bring it back, Ryan, please.
Obviously Jewish.
Please.
Number one for me.
So anyway, here is another fighter who's being very kind and diplomatic about it. But here's what he had to say about their management.
Yeah.
Ian and Ethan are now doing this YouTube battle against each other, going through this drama war. Creator Clash is receiving a lot of collateral damage.
See, it's so funny. Everyone was saying like, "Oh, I hate H3." How H3 actually got Creator Clash to get some negative air. They see, this is the thing. iDubbbz made a video about them.
Yes, he gets it.
Who is this genius?
He's one of the main dudes from Corridor. I think he founded it actually.
What do they do?
They're like a post-production visual effects channel. They analyze.
Talented, right?
Yeah, they do all kinds of like fun
Funny
videos, and they do reactions to bad CGI in movies and stuff. And
Digital
all that kind of
Corridor,
thing.
man.
Corridor digital, other way around. But yeah,
right. Strike that.
Kind of YouTube, kind of like YouTube Legends.
Yeah, that's
that
what
channel's
I said about them.
been around for a really long time.
I've never encountered them.
No, they're legends. I've always known about them.
Sure.
Yeah.
The founder of Creator Clash made a video about these other people who were creating drama.
He made a video about someone who's known for being a petty drama, who doesn't, loves to any challenge. Like I am so sorry, but you cannot fucking blame me, okay, at all. As much as they want to, and this Digital Corridor guy who's always right about everything, he knows. I mean, he's a smart guy. It's just what it is.
So I'm saying, like, this is like this thing
And
where
it's like, I'm not going to tell Ian what to do. It's not my place to be like, Ian, maybe you shouldn't, like, do that. Because the rest of us might kind of catch some strays from it.
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, it's like, it feels like Ian and I we're friends walking down a sidewalk, and he gets stung by a wasp. And he's like, oh, and he looks up, and there's a wasp nest there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a wasp nest. And he pulls out a bat, and he runs up and hits that wasp nest and comes back. He's like, I showed that wasp nest. And I'm like, uh-oh. And all the wasps come flying out, and they start stinging us, both of us. Mostly him, because he was but I'm like I'm getting stung. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't come on this walk to get stung by wasps. Why'd you go hit the wasp nest? Yeah. And he's like, all right, the only thing to do here to protect you is to run away. And so he runs away, and now I'm like, I'm just, okay, I guess they're following him, but I'm still kind of getting stung here. Not really what I signed up for. Yeah. So it's a little bit of that. So over the weekend, Ian came out and announced that him and Anissa...
What's with their audience? H3's a huge drama queen? Well, that's true, but like, again, H3 should just focus on trash content and lay off everyone else. I would love that. Let's remember who started this fucking conversation. I was promoting the fucking fight.
I'm Spartacus.
My employee was participating in the fight.
I'm Spartacus.
And it's even the analogy even goes further, because Ian says this shit like, I didn't think that what I did had anything to do with the fight. It's like, what? It's like this guy starts getting stung, and then iDubbbz's like, well, I didn't know they were going to sting you. How's this my problem?
Right.
Such a dumb fucking loser that idiot is. Holy shit, I can't wait to watch this event crash and burn.
Well, now he's not part of it anymore, so there's not
well,
really
the failure's still on his shoulders. Don't get that backwards at all.
Right, but also
there's a good chance he's lying.
That was very unclear too. Like,
there's a good chance he's lying.
I don't know, what does it mean?
Wait, I thought they fully stepped away from it.
That's what they said.
Well,
well, I don't want to get into this.
Well, in the meantime,
saying, like, the way he phrased it is very vague, and I don't know who's doing what.
Okay.
Like,
the reason I say he might be
listen,
the reason I say he might be lying is because he's still messaging people trying to get them involved in the fight.
Well, that was
before.
No, that was after.
I don't think
so.
Or around the same time, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that may have just been him trying to, on the way out, find somebody to sub
don't run cover for them, where it's like...
I'm not running cover for them. I'm just saying...
It's a shame that event failed. Too bad I wasn't involved.
I'm just saying, if it succeeds now, it won't be because of iDubbbz. Like, you don't have to, like...
It will not succeed.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, I don't necessarily, like... I'm not rooting for it to fail, because even if it succeeds, that doesn't reflect on, like... It will have succeeded in spite of iDubbbz.
Yeah, it won't.
Sure, that's a big...
They still didn't replace the fighters they lost. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying that's like a giant major if. Like if it succeed, sure, it won't be because of items.
I mean,
but
truth be told, I don't anticipate that happening. But I'm just
They
saying.
have not replaced the fighters.
yeah, that's all we're saying too.
All of
we
their
don't see
fighters
that
are
happen.
pissed about it, understandably so.
Right.
And this very eloquent gentleman who does fantastic analogies.
Yep.
And his co-host, who's just a true analytical genius. Really, really good remarks on that.
Really good remarks. Top marks on your remarks.
Yeah. So
Horrible.
they are bad. They should feel bad. And they should feel like failures because they are. And they should feel like, I know that they want to blame me, but they should just remember, guys, and you probably are watching this because you have a lot of free time on your hands now. I know that. I want you guys to know this is 100% your fault. And as much as you want the internet to blame me, even the dumbest, most obnoxious sycophants will have a hard time even pointing the finger at me. This is all you, buddy.
I mean, they're so wrong that even like people that weren't ever on our side are agreeing with us now. They're that wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Come on. It's fault. Your fault.
But it's been nice. They've been reuniting so many YouTubers, I feel like.
It's been a party. Yeah, I mean, it's been great for our channel.
It's been a party.
It's been a really fun time getting content copped. Whatever the fuck that doesn't mean anything anymore, right? Get content cop. You're like, oh, awesome. My views are going to double. Let me content cop fucking...
Horrible.
Yeah, how did the Sam Hyde expose go? He like fucking blew that guy's career up. He's not have a great track record. Since basically the Sam Hyde video. Really. But that's what it is. And that's all I have to say about that. AB, up the stock market is back up to 6,000. Where are you at?
6,000?
Almost. S&P. So
I'm ready to pull out.
Are you back?
Yeah.
No, don't pull out, bro. What do you mean?
I mean, just for now, just so I have some cash
No,
on hand.
bro, don't. God, will you listen to me for once in your life?
Don't ever listen
See
to
my
him.
shoes?
You are gonna feel like the biggest idiot. Those are nice.
I designed those. Thank you.
What?
It's just Nike. I don't want to sound like I designed, but Nike ID lets you like customize your own shoes.
Well, let's ask Zach. He's a sneaker pro.
Yeah, they're cool.
There it is.
Kind of half-hearted.
They're cool. I talked to them about it.
I felt like I believed.
Sorry,
him when
I was
he said
evading
that.
your question. What were you saying? You're my financial advisor. I
Bro.
do listen to you. I do.
No, bro. If you sell it now, you will feel like the biggest fucking idiot. And a year from now, you'll be like, wow, that stock markup went up 10%, just like Ethan said. And I would have made like X amount of money. And then I'd be making compound interest on that the next year.
Well, not all of it. I was thinking maybe just some, so I have some cash on hand.
You have no cash on hand?
I had no cash.
Well, that's dumb.
Oh my God.
You have
There you
no
go.
cash?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Like if your car breaks down, do you have money to fix it?
No, I do. I mean, yeah, no, I
You're
have.
fine.
I have a credit card with also with.
Well, hold on.
Not
That's
credit
not
card.
cash.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
No, I do
bro.
got some cash.
You're cruising
but
on
not
credit.
a lot. Like 50
If
bucks.
it's okay, in that case, if you don't have like, if you don't have cash, if you need enough cash to be able to like fix your car or fix something in your apartment or buy something, you should have enough money for that. Do you have enough money for that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you need a little
Well,
emergency
then leave it
fund.
in.
Okay.
Lena, what do you say?
I just prefer not to talk with him about it because he goes back and forth and it stresses him out and it stresses me out.
That's a really, honestly, that's such a good answer.
Yeah.
It's best to just disengage.
Yeah.
That is the best fucking answer.
Exactly.
The thing is, AB, once you start actually in the green, the stress goes completely away. Like I said, when the market was way down, over the past like whatever several or maybe 5 years I've been invested now, I'm so up. Like even at the pit, I was still way up. It's all free money, baby.
Okay.
I am, by the way, licensed financial advisor.
You're not. He's lying. He's lying to you. You're lying to your audience. You are not a financial advisor.
And everything I say about the stock market
It's not
comes
true.
true.
It doesn't matter if it's true or not. You are not a financial advisor.
Wow, I'm literally giving him financial advice. What do you call that?
Ooh. Something. some dumbass who thinks he knows about the stock market giving his friend advice.
My track record speaks for itself. Please. What's next? Warren Buffett he's not a financial advisor?
He's not. He's retired.
He actually stepped down. Yeah, he
stepped down.
Yeah, if he gives you financial advice, you're going to listen?
Not anymore.
Yeah, right.
Not since last week.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to listen to this retired old guy. What does he know?
Dumbass. Oh, I'm going to get a McDonald's cheeseburger. Said a good day at the stock market. Idiot, loser, cheap ass.
It's actually a McMuffin.
A McMuffin?
Yeah, he gets, I think, with the egg if it's up and without if it's down.
Yeah, he gets also a small coffee.
Honestly, I find that, I know people try to act like endeared to that. I think that's so weird and stupid.
He also has a McDonald's gold card.
So he doesn't even pay for shit?
Yeah.
So what the fuck's what's all the...
I don't know. He's Warren Buffett. He can do whatever he wants.
He can do whatever he wants.
Warren Buffett lives in like the same house the past 30... He lives in like a million... Well,
Omaha.
Yeah.
He's just
Right,
like
Nebraska?
a normal ass house on a normal
Modest.
street.
He lives very small.
But he must have like fat security there, right?
Probably.
Surely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fucking around.
Nah. You were you?
I wonder what's the nicest thing he owns.
Probably a watch.
Probably a person.
He's at the,
Yeah.
You know.
he's at the same
A really
block
nice
for
person,
years.
though.
Wow, there it is. Warren Buffett, everybody. Not a financial advisor, according to Dan.
Avery's telling me his dad got to meet and have dinner with Warren Buffett and said he was a cool dude.
Oh, yeah, he seems by all accounts a very, very genuine, smart, interesting, nice guy. Very cool dude. You know.
Apparently, he gave great financial advice. Now that okay, fair
Don't
enough.
take it, according to Dan. Don't take it.
This
guys.
happened
It's
years
not a
ago.
financial
He said this
advisor.
happened years ago.
Yeah, he was still employed.
He had a job at the time. Now he's just some unemployed loser.
This is the first day I've regretted wearing a suit. Do we have shorts, Lena?
Oh my God.
Why do you keep standing up?
What are you doing?
Are you getting,
You're getting very dangerous here. Sit down. Sit down.
are you getting, are you getting
Nobody needs to see that.
Are you getting bunched
I'm
up?
not showing anything. What do you mean? Yeah, do we have shorts?
Yeah, we do.
let
Do you
me-
want
hate
to
the
change?
Yeah, you need to get out of these.
AB,
Okay.
AB's on it.
What's going on?
All right.
There's just not enough space.
It's bunched up.
Pull them down a little bit.
Talk about the Ace family.
We need to talk about... Let me just make sure we got everything.
God
Damn, mama. Remember that he was talking about his daughter when he said that.
Oh no.
Yeah,
He was.
Was that really?
He
what it
slapped-
was?
spanked his
he
daughter's
slapped her
ass.
butt and said, "God damn."
He said, God damn, mama.
Yeah, it's gross.
So
It's really
weird.
disgusting.
All right, well, let's talk about Austin.
Yeah.
Um,
Talk about that.
You know, did you imagine when we first talking about the Ace family, 4 or 5 years ago, that this is where we would wind up?
Honestly,
not at all. No. I mean, I knew that there was not a good... This was never going to
Trajectory
end
here?
well.
Right,
It wasn't going
yeah.
to be like, oh, we just keep going and having fun and doing the Ace family thing. Like,
Right.
that was never going to last.
Right.
We had so much fun at their event, though.
They had a killer event.
It was so.
Well, actually, I went to Summer
Someone bring me
Soul.
shorts?
but-
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about our friend of the show, Austin McBroom. We followed his mishaps on Snapchat of him camping outside Catharine's house. You know, looking back, I don't think that was as consensual as we thought it had to be.
Well, I don't think he was ever actually outside her house. I think he was memeing.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, sure.
He was
So,
just saying that random house he was outside of was her house.
So this all started when Catharine released a book called Dolores, My Journey Home. Is that
It's not actually out yet.
Released an excerpt.
It's an excerpt of a book that will be coming out next month or something.
Is that a reference to
July 1st.
Westworld? What is this Dolores
No,
thing?
her real name is Dolores Catharine Johnson Paiz.
My Journey Home?
So
it's
I think it's like-
please, you just did a YouTube channel.
No, she's going back to who she was born as, I guess. So it's like Dolores instead of Catherine. I don't know.
I see.
I had a terrible time making millions of dollars exploiting my children on YouTube. Anyway, I'm on my journey back home. Shut up. It's out July 1st. Everybody get your pre-orders in. So she releases details about how she found out that Austin was cheating on her. Now, this is obviously surprises nobody. There was always rumors that he was cheating on her. But she's coming out and saying it. Catherine Paiz? Paiz?
Paiz.
Do we know what's that? What is that last name? Like, what's the version?
Like how it's pronounced?
No, like where's it from?
Oh, let's see. Paiz surname.
Pi.
So what?
It's a Spanish name with origins in Asturias, Spain. So it's Spanish.
Just like you, Lopes.
Hey, girl.
Anyway, so she opens up about the moment she realized Austin had been cheating on her in her new book. Quote, it wasn't just the betrayal, it was the realization that I'd been living inside a lie. So here's what she said about it.
So people do that? You just release like a page from a book to promote it?
Yeah, it's like a teaser.
Okay.
I think popcorn. Didn't it get leaked?
What?
Nah, it's just, they do this for promo.
Okay.
Did you guys do popcorn reading in school?
No.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, really?
You don't know popcorn reading?
I thought you were saying we should get popcorn.
Oh,
I was
we
like,
should
sure.
eat some. No, popcorn reading in school is like you read a paragraph and then I would say popcorn, Ela, and then Ela would read the next paragraph.
Oh.
Why popcorn?
I'm not gonna read it.
I don't know why.
Because they're all popping off?
Yeah, I guess.
You want to start reading this? I'm going to change my pants.
Sure.
Or somebody.
Yeah, Olive, why don't you take it away?
Too far from the essence of why we resonated with people in the first place. Sorry, let me open it on my computer.
I've already taken my pants off.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Too far from the essence of why we resonated with people in the first place. Too far from what we had once been genuine between us. From what had once been genuine between us. Yes, so much of YouTube had been for clicks, for views, for spectacle. But the love we built our family on, that had been real. And that's what they wanted, what they had always wanted. Not Austin waving to them alone, not him standing apart like another famous influencer, not us. That's what I wanted too. My heart felt heavy as I watched my husband, but I did what I did best. I masked it. When the song finished, he made the rounds of schmoozing with people who fed his ego until it was time to go home. I didn't say anything to him that night. I should have. I should have grabbed him by the hand in the locker room and said, "Why don't you want me beside you?" But I didn't. Instead, I filed it away. Buried the pain. In the moment, though, I felt a subtle shift, the beginning of the end, and just a few months later, everything came crashing down for real. I found out Austin had been cheating on me. Not a suspicion, not a rumor. Proof. Popcorn, Ethan.
I realized then why he hadn't wanted to walk beside me, why it had been so easy for him not to. He'd already broken his vows. He'd already been gone from me longer than I had known. A close family member of his admitted to me that he'd invited a girl to that very Staples Center event. The same night I convinced myself I was being selfless for letting him have his moment. I'd even seen her there, pretty, a hanger-on, standing just close enough to feel out of place, yet comfortable enough to belong. She had a ghostwriter, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty well. It's like
probably.
It's pretty
well done
it's
for an
good
auto
pros.
bio.
Yeah, good pros. You know. I don't think so. Maybe I'm underestimating her. I don't think so though. Where was I? Pretty, hanger on,
bitch.
Comfortable enough to belong. I had noticed
Sounds like
her.
a whore.
Like a whore.
I had noticed her in the way you catch something that doesn't quite fit, a puzzle piece jammed into the wrong spot. I'd even wondered who invited her. Now, I knew. It all made sense. Oh, please, like she's using semicolons in the middle of a sentence. It all made sense. The way he hadn't wanted me next to him, the shrug, the indifference, the way he treated me that night, as if I was a thorn in his side. The distance that had been stretching between us and widened like a crack, and a foundation too stubborn to crumble all at once. Okay, calm down with the pros. Here's what happens. Someone probably interviewed her.
Yeah.
Took on all of her notes, everything she wanted to say, and then got super like, they're like, okay, now let's actually make it sound nice.
Oh, somebody in the chat is actually saying she disclosed that she had a writer.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
That's pretty respectable.
Yeah,
actually.
nice of her.
Yeah.
Nobody's buying this shit.
Girl, I am.
That she wrote this?
I should do a book club.
I believe what
You're saying you're buying the book. He's saying nobody's buying that she wrote
I'm saying that
you
nobody's
mean
going to believe that she
conceptually.
wrote this.
Yes.
Right, so she might as well just fess up to it.
Yeah.
There you
go. The realization wasn't an explosion. Oh no, sorry, let me go back. an instant all connected. The realization wasn't an explosion. It wasn't rage or shouting or throwing things. It was slower, heavier. A knife in the gut that didn't cut fast, but pressed in deeper and deeper until I could feel it in my bones, or rather, my heart. There's way too many analogies.
I hate the writing.
They're pushing the.
Yeah, they're pushing it a little bit here.
I agree.
And
it's like intro to creative writing. It's like everything is like has to be like a emotional analogy.
Yeah.
Watch, it's every paragraph. I was just going to continue. It wasn't just the betrayal. It was the realization I had been living inside a lie. That our life, the one we had built with camera angles and clickbait and perfectly timed edits, was hollowing me out beneath me. Oh, here comes another one. An illusion created for millions to see, but never for me to truly live. The relationship, the love that had once been true, had evaporated before my eyes, dissipating into the air like a vapor, leaving nothing behind but the aches of knowing it had been slipping away long before I ever saw it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
I
girl.
am so bored with this writing.
Just say you were surprised and go to the next page.
Write a long tweet. I'll read it. Just tell me in a tweet.
Listen, I'm a
what
fan of
happened.
brevity. You know what I mean?
Right.
The best writers.
For
get
sure.
to the fucking point.
You're always very brief.
Well, listen, not when you have to fill 3.5 hours.
Right.
All the things I had ignored, brushed aside, rationalized, they hadn't been paranoia. They had been real. After that, I turned inward. Inside, I questioned everything about Austin. Everything that had come before. Every late night editing session. Every last minute excuse. Every glance at his phone that ended with the screen tilted just out of my view. I discovered there were others. So many girls. So many betrayals. I had never felt more alone.
That's
Not
sad.
just in my relationship, but in my life. But I feel like this isn't even her words.
Maybe.
I feel like whoever's writing this is like embellishing it so much.
But he did cheat on her, and he says that he did cheat on her. He says that she knew more than she's letting on, I'll say. But, like, that's still painful.
Well, hold on. According to him, which we'll get into, he was saying that it was her idea.
Not her
He's saying
idea,
that
but
she knew he was cheating on her, and the only thing she said was, "Don't embarrass me."
No.
And she wouldn't
He
have sex
said-
with him for a
He
year.
said he had a problem because she wouldn't be intimate with him.
Yes.
And she said, "Why don't you go sleep with other people and get your fix?"
He didn't
not
word
what
it
he
that way.
We'll watch it. What he says.
Either or.
We'll-
I don't trust Austin very much.
No.
He's such a
No.
fucking
Yeah.
doofus.
yes.
The truth definitely exists somewhere in the middle,
Cannot be trusted.
but we'll talk all through.
We'll see. Yeah. So I couldn't call my mom.
People are calling you out for not popcorning.
Popcorn.
Oh, I didn't know I was popcorning.
Well, I mean,
Selfish
it
reader.
was explained to you at the beginning.
Popcorn. Ela.
I couldn't call my mom. I was too ashamed, too humiliated to say the words out loud. He cheated on me. Saying it
Mom, I'm sorry.
would make it real, would turn it into something I couldn't shove down or reshape into something easier to swallow. Popcorn love.
Popcorn Dan.
That's it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell my dad or my brother. My brother had, thank you. My brother had just started his own YouTube channel, and I didn't want to pull him into this mess. Didn't want him looking at
Say her
Austin differently.
dad's- What?
Her brother,
brother.
started a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
Pay attention.
I didn't want him looking at Austin differently. Why not? Wait, this is weird. Even though I would never see my husband the same way again, I was also newly pregnant with our third child, so I carried it alone. Wait, they were still together for a long time
If
after
he
this.
cheated while she's pregnant,
Well, but his
Right.
because he wasn't getting it, I heard enough.
Right.
Well, hold on. Let's hear what he has to. Let's hear out Austin. Okay.
Well, let me finish this.
I didn't know the
We'll
timeline
get
that she was
through it.
pregnant during the time.
So I was also newly pregnant with our third child, so I carried it alone. The weight of it, the ache of it, the thirst for something I didn't have, it all lived inside me. It sat on my chest, heavy, unmoving,
I'm sorry.
making it hard to breathe, hard to sleep, hard to think about popcorn AB.
Anything else?
All right, that's it.
She wasn't paying attention.
Closed it out strong there, buddy.
That was very, very powerful stuff. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
So,
so that came out.
So that came out. It got leaked. Everybody's gossiping about it. Like, oh my God, she's finally admitted that he's been cheating on her. But then Austin McBroom fires back. This time, by the way, to Austin's credit, these are words coming out of his mouth, okay? This is what he's saying. I don't necessarily even know what Catharine believes because there's no shot she wrote that shit. And I don't even know that she read it back.
I think it's...
No, girl.
I don't think
I think it's just like because we were...
You're wearing a tie? I didn't even realize.
Yeah, isn't it so
cute?
cool?
Holy shit, I didn't notice that either.
Wait, I didn't notice it at all. Yeah.
Cut all
blended in.
guys.
Bottom.
We're not fashionable like that.
So we've been offered book deals, and they're like, come on, do a book deal. We got it covered. We can do the whole thing. So basically, probably what happened, she sits with somebody and she tells them everything, the story.
Yes, that's true.
And then they write it to sound smart and nice, because like...
Embellish, make it interesting. And then does she even read it back?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why you don't think she would read it back.
I don't know. It sounds ridiculous.
That's
the way that it's written sounds really ridiculous.
She would absolutely read it back. I think
Reread it.
to somebody that had never wrote before, it probably sounds like, okay, this is kind of fancy and sounds smart. Yeah, cool.
I kind of feel like the book was her idea, even.
That's
Like, I don't think
possible.
she was like, I'm going to go on this project and I'm going to write an entire book by myself. But I think maybe she was like, I have a story to tell.
Yeah. Well, at any rate, Austin gets on camera and he does a video. He's accusing Catharine of not having sex with him for a year and telling him to do what he wants, leaving Austin for another man and illegally importing and hosting ayahuasca ceremonies with a 12-year-old.
Hold on.
In attendance.
The last part of that escalated quite a bit from the first part.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all, well, let's watch. It's all there.
So the allegations to me were so crazy that I was like, I'm going to watch the whole thing before the show just to make sure I have it straight. So I did. And I'm just so confused by the two of them. Both of them.
Right.
Very confusing.
Well, who would have guessed that they weren't good parents?
No,
or at least
I
not
don't
the most
know.
attentive parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got swastika
Huh?
diamond.
They literally
I
use
don't
their
like
kids
how
are
they
commodities.
use their kids in videos, but I don't know if I would go as far as to say like, bad parents.
Their kids are commodities.
But yeah.
Is it impossible to be a good parent while doing that? No.
I just need a little excitement in my life.
But it does require you viewing your children like commodities.
I try to live the best life possible.
I think these people kind of sell themselves on the idea. They're like, we're making money for them. They'll have money
Listen,
later.
all paths to hell are paved with those of the good intentioned, right, Dan?
Yeah. Something like that.
You sound like you want to write a book.
Yeah. You have a story.
You should.
Maybe I should. Maybe I got a lot to say about you, Hila.
Oh, no.
All right, so this is 30 minutes. So I'm just going to play a minute, and then we'll do the timestamps.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
I love that he's not backing down from that haircut, man. He is so committed.
He's committed, dude.
It's so bizarre. I'm not
Honestly, and he's got a good hairline. There's no need for all
I
this.
don't know why do people do that.
I don't know either.
It's just a style, but
he has one for each of his lives. he's
Right. That'd be interesting to do another third layer, like a staircase.
that actually would be.
That would be beautiful.
That I would fully commit to the bit.
The layers of Austin McBroom.
Yeah.
It's like he's wearing a hat over a normal haircut.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I see that. Yeah.
It would look so much better if it was just like regular.
What if he was just buzzed? I'm trying to imagine. What if he was just buzzed at like the full front?
You don't have to imagine. I got you.
Yeah. Send me that. He probably. Okay, well, whatever. The guy's got style. What can I say?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
I never expected to be here today to talk to you guys what I'm about to get ready to talk to you guys about. I never wanted to talk about this for many reasons. I think the biggest reason is
His soul patch is
to protect
very
the most
uneven.
important people
You
in
notice
my
that?
life, which
Yeah,
is
it's
the mother of
super
my
uneven.
kids.
It's like way off to the side on one side.
You're right. This side is way longer.
That is so disturbing.
Bro, what are you doing?
It's very distracting. I can't stop looking at it.
Oh, I wish you didn't tell
Catherine's
me.
book must have come out this day when he was shaving.
He was mid-shaving. He's like, drop everything.
So, I guess I can presume that she never told him ahead of time.
About the book?
Yeah.
Yes, he says that she did
That's
not.
insane. You should be just like, just so you know, I said this.
I'm spilling the beans.
I feel like
You are the parent. You are the dad of my kids, so we
Yeah.
need to have some semblance of respect.
Yeah, he
for
knew
each
there
other.
was a book. He didn't know that this is what the book would be.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel
Or
like
the
if he had
snippet.
more of a heads up, he would have had a better excuse than, oh, I cheated, but she knew about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe, or maybe he wouldn't have said anything if she was like just prepared him.
Yeah, her
Probably better
response
than
was so uninflammatory back. It very much confused me. So I don't know.
All right, well we'll get there.
let's watch it.
And my kids, but I have been left with no choice.
Right.
I'm feeling all type of emotions right now.
By the way, this is 30 minutes
sad.
long.
You know, I know I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing, but I mean,
We
what
don't
else are we
need-
gonna do? Should I just watch it on 1.5?
Yeah.
That would help.
Yeah.
I just want to know how much ad revenue he made on Snapchat for 30-minute
Oh,
video.
brother, dude.
Oh my God,
That Snap money's got to be so good.
it's gonna last him to Christmas.
Oh, dude, he's set. He's set. You know. Yeah.
I'm mad. I feel that I've been blindsided. Blindsided because, as you guys know, and what you guys have seen for the past year and a half, Catherine and I have the best co-parenting situation that any parent can ever ask for.
That's not true.
We
That
actually
can't be
have a better
true. I don't know
relationship
anything about their life, but I know that's not true.
now than we did when we were married. I look at Catherine as a best friend, someone I talk to every day, not just about kids, but about life. She called me last week about her boyfriend, how he had a homeless guy sleeping in his car.
Okay, well, hold the phone. You're airing her out.
Yeah,
So this is over.
why is
He's
this-
blowing this bitch up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're best friends. We talk all the time. She confided in me this one thing that I promised never to repeat about her boyfriend taking shots at him.
I was just over her house bringing the kids pizza, not just the kids, but her and her boyfriend pizza. We were all sitting in her living room eating the pizza, laughing and smiling. And then the next morning is when the snippet of her book comes out, and it talks about how I'm a terrible person and how I was a terrible husband. Not once did she ever come to me and talk to me about this book. Yes, I was aware she was writing this book for the past however long. And I actually congratulated her when I first found out she was writing a book, because obviously I had no idea what the book was about. I just was very
So
proud of
at this point, if everything he's saying is true, that's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Of just not informing him.
At
that
least, not even
she
just
was gonna-
cold, but like at least just like she should have told him what was gonna come. Because I mean, reasonably, how else are you gonna react? You know,
right?
And especially Austin McBroom, who's already like a loose cannon. This guy's on the fucking edge all the time. You know.
I've heard that she was.
He brought her
doing something-
pizza, man. Her and her boyfriend. Did you not hear that part? Fucking hell.
They're allegedly still texting after he posted this. So.
Oh, this is great.
Girl.
Okay,
on my
that's not
screen.
bad
Co-parenting's hard.
actually.
Oh, he looks.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Show on my screen, Lena.
I think that looks pretty good.
That
And
looks
I
kinda-
think his
yeah.
hair would be even thicker because
Yeah,
that looks
I-
like he's balding.
I just used like a face-up thing.
Actually, I
so-
think that looks pretty good. Yeah.
He looks very handsome like
Oh,
that.
here you said a little bit thicker.
Yes.
Somebody else sent this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay.
And also this one. Okay.
And then can we see when it's all poof? Like if the front was poof?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just giving him options.
Yeah.
New and something for herself. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Catherine recently just released a snippet of her book that she wrote alongside a professional author that helped her write this book. And the book.
Oh,
was
that's. Oh
manipulated
my
and-
God! Wait, how much?
Every one of
price
those is an ad.
There's a lot of ads.
Holy shit, bro!
It's a lot.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And all this, and I still can't get an offer from Snapchat, right, love?
Yeah, right.
Just ignore me like I don't exist.
Yep, that's what's happening. That's exactly what's happening.
And she did not tell the full truth, which is why I'm here today to tell you guys the full truth and to tell you guys what really happened. I don't know about you guys, but I find it very odd that the first chapter of her book is about me. And
I mean,
Why? No,
That's
that's
about
not
me.
odd at all.
I feel like at the same time, like he knew a book was coming, and if she told him this is about my life, our life, I don't know how she phrased it, kind of obvious it's gonna be about a big part of it is going to
Could
be
ask.
her husband cheating on her. Like that's obviously going to be a big part in it.
Right, but his story is totally different than what she says. He
What?
admits to having affairs, but he says it was with
Yeah.
her permission.
Yeah. We'll get
Also,
to that.
publicity-wise, like if you're gonna release a snippet of your book that's gonna come out, you're gonna release that part. That's the juiciest part. That's gonna get people like me to be like, okay, so I need to pre-order on July 1st, so I can read it.
I mean, what's the chance that they're just colluding on this whole thing to promote a book?
More than zero.
It's definitely possible.
Because, like, at the end of the day, they're both. It's just more confusing. Like, do I think less of Austin? Not really. I already thought he was.
Wait, the accusations that he
gotta-
makes.
Yeah,
though are
actually.
so
Oh, that's
severe.
true. That's
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
The
gotta
Avia
finish the
Waska thing
video.
makes this impossible to be
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah.
Because he's accusing her of doing a felony.
Yeah.
Right.
I like how you guys are thinking. I was
And
down with
illegal.
it. I'm saying 20% chance it's fake.
If
Still on in 20 with the
Yeah,
ayahuasca
and see,
thing?
that wasn't my idea, but when you guys brought that to me, I was like, yeah, that feels right.
I mean, it did feel right to me too, but I had the drug allegations change it for me.
Yeah.
Like that's it. It's
5%.
it's way too serious. 5%. Yeah, it's way too serious for that to have been the game plan.
Yeah,
Unless,
like she's,
yeah. Go ahead.
or just that she's accusing him of cheating, and he's like accusing
Really,
her of
bitch?
something
Well,
that could get her kids taken
You're
away.
sent to jail,
children.
kids taken away, sent to jail potentially. Yeah, it's pretty serious.
You're right. That's a little different, eh?
Big escalation.
I feel like you could do times two because the beginning is not that interesting.
I think we should just go to the,
The
timestamps.
timestamps are really helpful.
Because
Yeah.
we have a lot of them, and there's quite a bit of good stuff in here.
Sure thing, guys. Let's go ahead and keep things
It's
moving.
a lot of lip smacking and ads being cut.
Let's go ahead and keep it cruising right along here.
Golly gee.
The snippet. Oh, we already read that. Catharine never told Austin he was in the book. I think I already saw that.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I have one
tries to
final
confess.
demonstration for you. We have poof only.
Well, hold on. No.
Wait,
You
that's
pushed
not
his hairline back
fair.
Too far.
You'd have to do the opposite.
You'd have to move his hairline.
Well, you said ask for poof only, and that's what was
but
delivered.
It don't look like this.
Yeah, give him his.
Let me
give-
try.
be
Okay,
fair.
all right, level take a crack.
Give him the real hairline, man.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You know. Austin tries to confess in a YouTube video that Catherine didn't let him post.
Yeah.
Okay, just watch that and see what the fuck.
So it left me with no choice but to make my own video. I decided to make my own YouTube video, and in that video, I basically exposed myself. And it's crazy because I still have that video.
You know who else did that?
Who?
Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, he did. In the
He recorded a video?
Yes.
He did a
The
video.
Reynolds
Exposed
pamphlet.
himself.
He whipped his
In
dick
the
out?
eye
What
of
the
a
fuck? Yeah, then he said
hurricane,
like
it
and
is
subscribe.
quiet for just a moment.
I don't remember that part of the play.
He tells everybody that he cheated on his wife in the newspaper.
That,
Oh,
You
I
told
mi-
the whole world how you let
I
this girl
misunderstood.
into our bed.
Yeah. I thought he
the
whipped it out.
Reynolds pamphlet.
Okay, right.
Yes,
of course,
girl.
the Reynolds
Wake
pamphlet.
up, Dan.
I just thought
Get your
it.
head
The
out of your
Reynolds
ass.
pamphlet. You hear this shit? That's how the song starts.
He ain't gonna be president now.
I know.
He ain't gonna be president now. Nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Timestamp, boy.
Hit play!
Oh my god.
Today, which
Oh, that's pretty good,
I'm
Dan.
going to show you guys right now.
You clap really good.
We can't listen to
thank you.
this ironically anymore, you guys. He actually won.
Right, yeah, now it's not
It's
funny.
not
You're right.
funny.
People tell me that.
I don't know. It's still a bop.
Yeah.
Drop it. Drop the beat.
Funny.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, it's salsa. It's ramba. It's
Can someone just remake this already?
Why
just
is
make
this
it into
song
a
so
real
good?
song that's not Trump related, so I can enjoy it.
Yeah, right. Well,
I mean,
we
it's
could
a
just
pretty
listen to
generic
some
like
other.
that.
Yeah,
I think it
salsa.
loses its mystique if you take that.
you guys are tripping. That song's a
That
certified
fucking
banger.
song won him the election. I swear. to God.
I think it might.
That's
have.
why it's so cursed.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
To make my own video.
So you want to make his own
I
video?
decided to make
Yes.
my own YouTube video, and in that video, I basically exposed myself. And it's crazy because I still have that video today, which I'm going to show you guys right now.
Interesting. So he's saying he made this like a long time before, where he was going to confess to
When they announced, I
cheating.
guess, that they're separating.
What's so funny, AB?
His proof. He's like trying to like this. What is his proof? This
Well, it's Well, he could play some of it.
He does.
Yeah.
But still.
Also, you can see it's
He
an
could
old...
still have recorded it right before.
No. It looks different.
Is he editing an iMovie?
I'm not sure what program that
This
is.
is iMovie. Yeah.
It's iMovie.
Yeah, is it?
Well, I mean,
He's down bad.
I don't think he's doing any high level edits.
Final Cut was on his computer at home.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be doing some editing this weekend.
Hell yeah.
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Ever heard of it?
That's what the excuse me.
All right, hit play.
Here's the video. The video is over 30 minutes long, so obviously I'm not going to share the whole video, but I'm just going to share a short snippet to show you guys that I did make this video. It caused me to seek it elsewhere. It caused me to make bad decisions. I admit, I failed as a husband.
Okay.
So-
I'm full fucking conspiracy now.
No shot.
I swear to God, I've been like, there's no way that he lined up his chin beard that fucked up. So
Why, it looks
what if
better
he shot
here.
this earlier in the day, fucked up his chin beard
Oh.
to act like it was
Oh, come on. That's
No,
too
no, because
much.
Catherine
That's
says that she did watch this at the
absolutely
time.
Okay.
Okay, she confirmed it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're talking.
right.
Now we're talking.
Look at my
This is
screen,
the
Lena.
stairway.
Yeah, middle staircase.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be sick.
There's a floof
Embrace
only
it.
one above there. If you
Oh,
want
is
to see
there?
the floof
Okay.
only.
I feel
Alright.
like if he sees that, he might actually like it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's pretty sick.
Okay.
Okay, that's floof
I
only.
feel like
Okay,
his hairline's
so-
lower than this still.
What he's saying is that he made a video at the time, but she told him, I don't want you to post that because I don't want people to hate you.
Let me hear. I didn't even get that far.
All right.
Okay.
As you guys can see, it was 30 minutes of the video of me just exposing myself. And I obviously shared that video with her to get her approval before posting it. And
So I'm assuming
Long
this is
story
post
short.
separation then.
Yes.
So this was probably, when did they separate? How long's it been? Like a year or something? I don't know.
I think a little bit long. I think longer.
Feels like longer than
Okay, so
that,
maybe it's
yeah.
like a year old or something.
Yeah.
About.
she didn't want me to post it. And this is what she had to say about it. I also want you guys to know that I'm going to have receipts throughout this entire video.
Okay, King.
And the reason why I have some of these receipts is because I knew that one day
Cha-ching. My life is in ruin. I'm losing my children. Cha-ching. I cheated on my wife. I'm a failure of a husband. Cha-ching. Fucking let's go.
it was a possibility of something like this happening. And you guys have seen it time and time again, where couples break up and there's always some sort of exposing. And so I just wanted to be able to have my own truth just in case something like this happened. And this is why I have
You knew
certain
shit was
recordings.
coming.
Listen,
You know why?
the YouTube streets.
You know you were a shit husband, so shit is coming. It is
True.
coming. At
I
one
think-
moment or another, it's coming. That's why he was recording, talking to her, which is
I think
his
what's
receipt.
happening is they both want to own the narrative, and he was taking the first move to be like, you know, this is, I'm going to own the narrative here. I mean, albeit I didn't see the rest of the video, but what he showed, he was definitely showing humility. I don't know. I can't speak for like the other 29 and a half minutes. of it.
Catherine said that she watched the video and felt like he wasn't even being honest with her to the fullest extent at that time. So he was definitely like still covering for himself
I'm sure it was
publicly.
self-interested that he
Yeah.
would put out that video to control the narrative.
She still didn't want people to hate him, obviously, but she also said that she felt that he was not being fully honest.
I think she probably just wanted. Also, she probably felt like this is my story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
He asked her to be in the video too, and she was like, no.
That's like Bradley Martin being like, "Let me get you and Hassan on to hash it out." I'm like, that's not your story to tell.
Right, yeah.
If anyone's getting the views on that, it's not you.
Right. It's not your story
Okay. You know, stolen valor.
So as you can see the date on here, I filmed that video on June 12th, which was a week.
Oh, we have
before-
dates. So then it was 6 months after
Cha-ching.
they broke up.
Oh, there you go.
Abouts. How about that?
Okay.
Or we announced our separation on Instagram. Here is a recording which was on June 13th.
So
You
shady.
sly dog.
So shady.
You
Which was-
sly
This is supposed
fucking dog.
to make me be on his side. And
Well,
I'm
let's
like,
hear it though.
Bro.
Let's hear what it says. You know? might be like I'm planning on lying about you in a upcoming book. Maybe she says that.
It was the day after I filmed this video, and this was her response on why she felt I shouldn't post the video.
Dude, this is all out war though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is it.
So I'm saying, is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, but do I have to worry about like you, like saying something like after and stuff? So I'm basically asking her like, what is okay for me to say? She showed me her statement that she had, and I was like, okay, well, I had no say in that. You're doing what you want to do. Am I allowed to do what I want to do?
No, you just say you weren't happy.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Just, like, say what you said in your video. I just think the video would have been.
Aw, that's sad.
I know.
It really is.
Divorce is tragic. It's horrible.
Mhm.
Well, specifically when there's kids involved. So sad.
You would have had a lot of backlash. I think this way is much more organic.
That's so sad. I don't know how to deal with that. How I would be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
Because it's always whenever the kids are on the phone, they're like, "Daddy," I'm like, "I'll see you soon. I'm on my way home."
Maybe the kids should be the ones to write their book when they grow up.
Yeah, they probably,
Seriously.
probably will.
Don't worry, Lena. I'm
They
coming.
probably
Yeah,
will.
I'm gonna make a movie.
Yeah, it's coming. There's going to be a law called the McBroom law after their book comes out.
Right.
To protect influencer kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you heard what she said
This is
that
not
if I was
receipts.
going to release this video, I would get a lot of
By the way,
backlash,
this
as if she cared.
It's not receipts.
So
This
far,
guy
no.
doesn't know what he's doing.
So
He's
far,
like,
no.
I'm gonna bring out the receipts. All you're showing me is that you recorded your wife while she's with the children.
Which, by the way, did she know you were
No.
recording
No.
her?
No.
Okay, well, in California, that's illegal.
True. Yep.
So,
I mean, I don't know what was said before, what was said after, but like just her saying something cut up like that is not receipts.
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
Yeah. Well,
And he is kind of exposing him. Like, this is a crime if she was unaware of you
So
recording.
far,
her.
there's no receipts, and yes, it's possible he's like, hey, just so you know, I recorded that somewhere else. Possible.
Yeah, I don't know if
Probably
he can
not,
say.
probably not.
I'm being told that he didn't. So if that's true, then that's not a good look for him.
He probably
He-
made that an iMovie.
He doesn't say that
Dude, his
he
goatee
knew.
is so fucking off. Sorry.
It's sus.
Look at this
I can't
shit.
stop looking at it.
Okay, sorry. Look.
I mean, then we don't know, but he doesn't say that she knew. He just says that he was afraid of exposing afterward.
Right.
That's why he started collecting receipts.
Right. So
when
that
he
sounds like
That sounds like she
maybe
didn't.
right.
when he starts a phone call, it goes, "This conversation might be recorded
For quality assurance
for
purposes.
divorce court."
About me getting backlash.
I didn't hear that.
What is happening
I
now?
don't think she even said that.
You would expect her to be okay with back then when we were separating at that time, to be okay with me getting backlash or her saying what she needed to say back then.
We don't know enough
But
about what
a
she
year
felt
and a
back
half
then.
later,
Cha-ching.
you didn't want me
Daddy,
to
when are you
put this video out
coming
because
home?
you didn't want me to get back.
That should be enough to motivate you not to cheat on your spouse. The kids.
Sure. Yeah.
It should be, but it's not.
Catherine said that she did not know.
So
that
he's
was recording.
so
I
he
just
broke the
confirmed.
law for sure.
Yeah.
No wonder she's so happy. She's like, this guy's cooked. I don't know what's the penalty for that. I know it's a civil thing.
I think it's a civil thing. So I think if she wanted to, she could probably sue him.
I just wonder what kind of damages she would be entitled to for that. Interesting.
Backlash. Then what's happening now? Why now? So again, I felt set up because she didn't want me to expose myself back then when we were going through a separation a year and a half ago. She wanted to expose me and save it for her book when her book came to receive monetary value. So here she continues to talk about how she doesn't feel handcuffed anymore and how she is able to move on with her life because she was able to put out the statement that she wanted to put out. She wanted to tell her that was her side of the story. And now I'm basically just asking her if it's okay for me to tell how I feel in my side of the story. And this is what she proceeds to say.
I have an answer for you about the penalty. So no, it is not a civil thing. It is a
Let's
criminal
go.
offense. Violating Penal Code 632 is considered a wobbler offense. Oh, interesting.
That doesn't sound
Meaning it can be prosecuted as either a misdemeanor or felony, depending on the circumstances and the individual's criminal history. If it's a misdemeanor, it's a fine of up to $2,500 or 1 year in county jail.
I'll just pay
the
the money.
felony is punishable by 16 months, 2 years, or 3 years in state prison and or a fine.
Okay, but like,
so yeah, I mean, it's not.
This type of shit happens. I don't think people actually go to jail for this, do they?
It probably isn't prosecuted super frequently, but I mean, by the letter of the law in California, you cannot record somebody in private without their permission. Period.
Wow,
that's a crime.
Well, would you rather pay $2,500 or spend a year of your life in prison?
Right. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fines oftentimes do not seem to equal the prison time.
Like, what would even be equal to $2,500 in terms of prison time? A year is way off. Maybe like a month. I don't.
Yeah, like a couple weeks, a
Couple
month.
weeks?
Yeah, that would make more sense if those were like interchangeable.
A year is way more, man.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Because now I'm finally.
But I'm saying, I'm glad you're saying that.
But I do.
So you don't have to keep going reverting back to.
But I do agree.
I don't
What
want to
you're
hear
saying
your
is that
argument.
you don't want to feel like you're being attacked in any way, or like I'm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep worrying about you.
I don't want you.
Because my concern was that
I got
That
nothing
shows
from that.
me nothing, and
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your private arguments. That is so slimy.
I didn't get anything from that.
Is she gonna keep bringing me up time and time again for however long? So
Yeah,
I'm asking
she
her,
might.
hey, if you're gonna continue to do this, then I'm gonna have to do it as well.
He just wanted to
I feel like that
basically.
because I don't want you to worry about that because that's not the.
I'm getting that he wanted at the time to be able to put this video up, say it how he wants to say it, and then be like, okay, you don't get to talk about this anymore. I don't need to worry about this for the rest of my life.
Yep.
And it's like, sorry, bitch. No.
Yeah.
Case. And I want you to know that that's not the case.
I know, but
I'm
again,
not here to torch you. Because if that was the case, if you really truly think about it, that would have happened years ago. If that was really my way, my.
Yeah, but you know how people are over after breakups. It's like, no, I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general, right? Would you agree that women are like,
Sure,
they
that's
keep.
fucked up.
The way he's filming it is fucked because he's probably tempering the way he's talking, and then
'cause he knows
she's
he's
expressing
recorded.
herself honestly.
Right, because he knows she doesn't know if she's being recorded. He does, so
and
he
he's
wants to
thinking
sound
like, I'm going to
calm.
replay this, and even in
Yep.
that framing, it doesn't help him.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, they keep fucking be playing the victim. Like,
I fucking can't
oh my
stand that
god, that's what I'm saying. She said that I can't stand that shit when women expose their man after they break up.
Ooh,
They're fucking
gotcha.
weird. That's literally what she said, and that's literally what she's doing now.
who cares?
You really got her with that one.
Or she's trying to come up with excuses for you not to post a public video about you cheating on her. Like there are so many reasons why she could have said all of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also affects their image in like a super warped way. Like, what does she think about the world then? Everybody knowing,
And she spent years covering for him too.
Yep.
Right.
So she's gonna need a minute to process how she wants to address the fact that she was covering for him as
Yep.
well. You know.
These are good points.
Okay, so now let's get into the book. She talks about a specific event and a moment in that event to basically define my character and to show that that is proof that I had another girl there that I was supposedly talking to, and I was.
I wanted to point it out at the time when I realized it, but we moved on. It's very interesting that the event where she put it all together and realized he was cheating was
The charity.
event. That's the one thing that we talked about extensively in our content court about them.
Giant
because
scam.
Yeah, where it was a charity event, which resulted in where they did it at Staples Center, which is where like the Lakers play. It's a huge venue here in Los Angeles, and it seemed to sell extremely well.
Yeah.
And from what we could tell, it seemed like none of the ticket revenue actually went to charity, and their contribution to charity was they just personally donated like 20 grand or 25 grand or something.
And we
some charity.
calculated they probably made
like million
at least.
Yeah.
Like profit.
Right.
The revenue was in the several millions.
Right.
Calculated.
He's you'll probably get to that point, but he's sad that she's tarnishing that event.
Yeah, that the legacy of that
a
great
legacy
charity
of the
event they
family.
did.
Really, bro?
That's so
funny. The one where you basically okay.
Yeah.
Come on. Really, Austin? Is anybody on Austin's side in all this?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
we
I
haven't
mean,
gotten
I'm trying
so.
to think. I don't even think I'm on his side.
I don't think I'm on his side whatsoever when it comes to any
All
of
the
this cheating
comments
stuff.
here are like about how cuckoo she is.
I'm not siding with Austin, but I have to say that Catherine's spiritual journey did make her go nuts. Doing psychedelics in the same house as your kids is stranger is crazy. Well,
That's the thing. We haven't gotten to the back
We need
half
to
of this
finish
yet.
it,
This escalates significantly, and I don't think anybody's on his side with this interpersonal relationship stuff.
Yeah.
But if what he is saying is true, then she also is guilty of some pretty irresponsible behavior.
This was so irresponsible of Austin to release for their kids.
Yeah.
This is gonna follow them forever. People are gonna know such intimate details about their parents' relationship.
what was he supposed to do? She said he cheated on her. Of course, he's going to have to
Right, he had to go
expose
all
them
out.
of living in a drug den.
Wow. God, their poor kids.
Okay, well let's this is I told you guys this is pretty good shit.
Yeah.
You have what is the next timestamp that you have?
Wait, I am not skipping.
Okay.
I pray for times like this. In the words of what's that guy?
Well, there's a good chance we'll have to save James Charles for Monday at the pace we're going, which is fine because that's a good headline. It's
fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There'll probably be new allegations by Monday.
That's also true.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna have to respond to what she said.
Right.
So we're gonna have a juicer of a time, folks.
Is not true at all. Think about this. Why would I invite another girl there when this whole event is about my family?
Because you're a dumbass. By the way, I have a rule. Whenever somebody is lying about something, they go, think about it.
Yo.
What
Yeah.
I'm being accused of doesn't even make sense. And you're like assuming that I'm not that pathetic and dumb. When in fact, you know you are, and that's why you did it.
Right.
Think about it. Am I really that dumb and pathetic?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I feel like that's always... I feel like that's a dead giveaway. To think about it. Does this even make sense?
Imagine this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liar.
The event is about me and Catherine's bond. Why would I want that girl to see that? Me hugging and kissing.
She knows you're cheating.
Yeah, is he saying that
he knows the girl?
The girl was like unaware.
Oh my god!
Did she just find out you're married?
He probably want to show off how famous he is, if we're being honest. Like,
Look at this big
flexing
event
for her.
I'm doing.
Well, and also if you're cheating and you want to keep it a secret, you're probably going to be overcompensate and be like overly affectionate, be like, "See, I love you, honey."
Yeah.
He's saying,
potentially.
I'm pretty sure he's saying like, why would I invite my side piece to see my wife? That would be so stupid. She wouldn't like that.
Yeah,
my side girl wouldn't like that.
And sure enough,
like, I would never do that.
Right, he clearly doesn't care about
I would be
making
so
sure.
I would be so more thoughtful about my side girl.
That's a great point.
That's funny.
Grabbing my wife's ass. You guys didn't want to show these clips.
Think about how upset she would be.
Why would I do this in front of the girl I'm shooting
I
with?
literally like.
He's lying.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He has this like DJ Khaled thing going on where I can't tell how much is real and how much is shtick. Like how much is
Nah,
he
he's
like?
being serious. He's
Oh
lying.
my god!
This is serious. He's like bringing all their receipts.
This is the proof.
My FBI lying training class is coming in handy here, and I can tell he's lying. You can tell by his hairline. Thanks, Hila.
I think he's also using this to show because Catherine was saying he wasn't giving her any attention at this event.
That is true. That was in her book.
Which,
That
again, don't
she,
get me started. So you putting your hands on her butt for a photo is her getting attention from her husband?
It's literally a one.
Is.
You know what a photo represents? Literally
an instant in time.
Instant in time. You were there all night. Yeah, that doesn't prove anything. You want to prove it? Give me like a time lapse of you guys like hand in hand sharing in the moment.
You want to prove it? She wouldn't be writing a book about how unhappy she was. You know?
That would help.
me holding my wife's hand.
Oh my God.
Bro,
But you guys want to bring
stop it. What's next? You're holding a baby or some shit?
Oh God.
Why would I invite my wife's parents to the event if I
man.
hated her?
Can you imagine OJ using like this defense? like look, our wedding day.
His is
smiling.
worse. His was worse. If the club don't fit, you must have quit.
Well, you'd be surprised how many girls got father issues and granddaddy issues. Oh my God!
You know
how
what,
many of them
man?
girls got granddaddy issues? This one's from New Hampshire. It was one that I liked, so I got to say I
so
did
gross.
like her, and
Or was.
it wasn't a
God, he's
fleeting
dead.
thing.
Yeah, he's dead. I know.
I sometimes forget that he's
You know
no
what I
longer
mean?
with us.
He was
What a
just.
shame.
It wasn't that long ago. He was, yucking it up with the boys over at Nelk.
Right, that was on Nelk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly.
He really had a minute, He had a big comeback.
Lots of girls with daddy issues.
God, granddaddy issues.
Granddaddy issues.
bring up a clip where it was 5 seconds of a video of me giving my speech, and then when I gave Catherine to Mike to tell her speech, I step away for a second to catch my breath because I just got done playing in an hour-long basketball
Yeah,
game.
that's what she's talking
and
about.
I want to catch my breath, and I want to wipe the sweat off of my forehead, and then I get right back next to her. She wants to use that specific moment.
That's also a red
Out
flag.
of all the 10
And he's like way too details. Like, if this was real and if he was truthful, he'd say, I just had to relax a little bit. I had to step aside. But he was like, I had to go next to the stage, wipe the sweat on my forehead. I need to do shade. And like, he's trying to over detailize his like experience.
Mm-hmm. It just
It's
shows how much he still doesn't understand her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Still.
You know, I gotta say,
Because he's like, what? You felt alone? I was just over there in the corner. And she's like, no, alone. Like,
right.
in my heart, dumbass.
can I say something? Why is he dressed like he's about to get a rectal exam?
That is funny.
I swear to God, I
What
thought he
is
was in a doctor's
this?
office.
That's a
at
big
first.
ass motherfucking shirt, brother.
A sweatsuit gown.
Sheesh.
I still stand.
years we've ever been through.
Eat, sleep, ace. What does that mean? What?
Oh,
Eat,
wow.
Eat, sleep, ace. I
But
don't know.
those are all verbs, right? Those are action words. You eat, you sleep. What does ace mean? What does
Like,
it mean?
I don't know, like cheat on your wife, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
ace,
Yeah.
baby, ace. Aced her.
Do anything to define me as a terrible person and a terrible husband.
She didn't say
I'll
that.
show you the
by
clip
the
just in
way.
case you guys didn't see it.
Well,
She didn't say that.
She did characterize him as a terrible person and a terrible husband.
She
From what we read?
detailed how she felt, but she didn't strictly
Yeah,
call
she
him
was
a
betrayed. She
terrible
was
person.
bitterly betrayed. Her reality was broken.
Yeah, that's
She was
how she
cheated.
felt.
But if he's like
That's a bad husband.
right.
She
but
didn't
if
describe
his,
him as a bad parent or a
I know,
person.
but from his POV, if his story is, oh, she gave me permission to do it, then like I would say that's mischaracterizing.
Sure, she made him seem like he is, which is the worst.
And but
guess.
from what I can tell so far, he's lying about everything, just based on my training.
Based on my training.
Yeah, so far.
It's all over TikTok. But just so if you can see it for yourself. In this clip, it shows you that when I grab the mic to give my speech, my arm is completely around her the entire time.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Crazy,
That's
bro.
But you guys want to clip the part where I take a step away.
What? Who cares? Nobody cares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Wow.
8 seconds.
My arm is completely around
Checkmate.
her the whole time I'm talking.
That's love.
But she says that she feels unseen.
Bro,
So then-
you are the dumbest. Okay, yeah,
the mic,
I know what she means.
It's like parody.
I know what she means. Imagine your husband's like, what do you mean you feel unseen? I had my arm around you for 8
Yep,
seconds.
Exactly.
It's like writing from the office. I don't know how to explain it. It's wild.
Yeah, it feels like Dwight trying to explain.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
Human emotion.
Yeah. What a
It's
idiot.
embarrassing.
Holy shit.
In his defense, when you're watching this on Snapchat and you see like DraftKings every like 3 slides, it makes it a little bit more meaningful. It's more believable what he's saying.
Wait, what?
No, you're right.
Drag queens?
Draft queens.
Oh.
Draft Kings.
I thought you said draft. Did you say draft
I don't know what the
queens?
fuck I said, but I'm saying he has ads in between.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what confused me. Draft queens.
I think you said it.
That's a different
right way. I think you said it the right way. This is gonna be my
Olivia's telling
thing.
me I said it the right way.
I think you did say it the right way.
I mean, listen,
but
it could.
I love what happened.
It could, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Hey.
I just hope you feel seen by me, man.
You feel seen, maybe?
Always.
Good.
I can see you now, literally.
I know. It's
you
a little
okay?
intimidating.
Yeah.
Wipe the sweat off my face.
Why is he showing this dude? Who's that dude?
The mic and I step away for a second. Wipe the sweat.
Who's this guy?
We have the strongest family in the world. The strongest. Oh my God, thanks for coming out.
That turned out to be a lie.
Yeah.
You do not have the strongest family in the world.
And I'm still right there next to her. It's very unfortunate and sad because.
What are you saying?
Now
Can I be
she
petty
turned-
for a second?
Jesus. Yeah.
His wife is giving a speech at their event that they are hosting together in front of a lot of people. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how she feels about speaking in front of that many people, but she was right next to you when you gave yours. It's a bit rude to walk away when she starts, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, like I think that it's fair that people are calling you an asshole for that. I know it's small and little, and like she shouldn't divorce you.
Yeah,
because
to wipe
of it,
his
but
brow.
yeah, like whatever. Wipe your brow like right here. You can stay here. Just do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No, you're right. That was fucked. Not supportive at all. Not seen.
One of our biggest moments as a family, the brand into a mockery.
What?
Are you
Chill, bro. What?
Into a mockery?
The biggest moment for your brand? Nobody cares about this.
And you only saw the excerpt. We haven't seen the whole book yet.
Oh,
Oh, brother.
what are you doing?
Right.
What? Let me go back. Hold on.
As a family, now she turned one of our biggest moments as a family, the brand into a mockery.
Correcting yourself after saying family and saying brand.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think he's saying both. I think he's saying both.
It looked like he was correcting himself. He
Well,
went like,
He was adding information.
The idea
Sure.
of using those two words
Together.
synonymous is
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like
It
my
wasn't a big
brand,
moment
my
for your-
family.
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
a big moment for your family.
No.
I mean,
Right,
they don't.
I
Your
mean-
kids, your 2-year-old doesn't give a fuck about that shit.
Exactly.
You
Well,
know?
they made millions and millions of dollars, so
It's a big moment in that way.
big money.
Yeah.
Their biggest scam yet. Allegedly.
When that was so special to both of us, and it happened because of both of us. Now let's get into the cheating.
Okay.
When it comes in,
I gotta pee.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna chair react. Not one of those guys.
Ah.
Even though technically I think I could because there's a room full
Yeah.
of people here.
That's the difference.
But I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Well, you go take care of that. I'll read some super chats.
Oh,
In the meantime, huh?
we had a little leak.
nothing.
We had a little leak of the next game. That's in the background.
Oh, okay.
Which is no problem. It's fun.
Somebody reposted that clip of Ethan telling us that he put paper towels in the toilet on the subreddit the other day.
Yeah.
I erased that.
Did you really? He said he erased it.
So you ban the user.
All right, let me thank some of these wonderful people who have been donating to us throughout the day. Thank you for all of your support. Here's a $50 one that came in at the beginning from Bara Plays. Ethan needs to know the crew was late yesterday. Tomatoes in the chat. Listen, we were like 5 minutes late, and it was for a technical reason. It wasn't that we weren't here. Our switching computer had an issue and needed to be rebooted right before we went live. I apologize. I apologize for being late, but come on. It's not on. Come on. Come on. Alex Mahoney, rest in peace, Mudang. You are not long for this earth. What? Stop. They're trolling. There's no way. There's no way.
No, they killed
Somebody fact check that, but no way. Let's see. Oh no, Mudang.
I'm not seeing any news.
Okay, all right.
I am seeing
That's-
news about the Solana meme coin Mudang.
Oh, the Mudang coin? Is it up?
surges 110% in 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Just recently?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Ruby, could we please get a traffic report for Salt Lake, or STLMO. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. It's a little lay wild out here. I don't know if we'll have time to do a traffic report today, but I'll think about it. If we do a traffic report, it will be for that place.
You'll think about it?
Zach will think about it.
That's cute.
Let's see what else we got. Hey guys, thanks for reading my super chat from last episode regarding Rainy Brazzo. My boss and I went Dan my resume. Something
went down.
Maybe sent Dan my resume. Oh. If you guys are interested in any marketing peeps, I promise I mean business. Listen, that's bold to offer your services in marketing when we have Tom Ward passing out that advertising deck right now.
Oh yeah.
But thank you, Natasha. Here's a $50 one from Skadenator. I haven't missed an episode for the past 5 years. Wow. And the show has helped me during so many low times. Thank you for all the amazing content and fun times. Peace and love. Thank you, Skadenator. Not missed an episode in 5 years. That's quite the streak.
We got two $100 donations if you want to read those.
Okay, here's
just landed.
Oh, that just came in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get to that. There's actually another $100 one from earlier. Natalie High said, just left my grad ceremony for my master's in speech pathology. Oh, Ethan could probably use your services. Hardest 2 years of my life, yet I didn't miss a single stream. Having you guys help me through it all. Been here since 2019. So much love for Ethan, Hila, and the crew, especially my girlies. Thank you, Natalie.
Love you, girl.
And congrats on graduating. Elisa Rose said, yesterday my 6-year-old daughter and I were finally awarded a 5-year restraining order after years of torment from her bio dad. Can I get a flip off that abusive fuck and a hey girly for me and my Rosie girl? Finally, peace and love. This one's for you. Well, not for you. It's
and then this one's
for you to use.
Fuck you.
That one's for you.
No.
This one is for the bio dad.
That's great to hear. Good job.
Thank you for your donations. Let's see. Here's another graduation from Aqua, first-time donator, long-time viewer. I'm graduating from college tomorrow, and listening to the podcast has gotten me through some very hard years. Much love to the entire crew. It has so many graduations. I guess it's that time of year, isn't it?
Makes sense.
Much love for the entire crew. Can I get some hey girlies? You can. There it is. Let's keep it going.
I just sent the two big ones.
The two bigger ones, the big ones. Let's take a look. From Captain Morgan 16. Can I get 25 booms for turning 25 today? Here's some of my birthday money. Love you guys. Keep it up. Thank you, Captain Morgan. 25 booms only. Can you time that?
You want to count it?
Well, let's try.
Just do halfway.
Just go.
That's half.
No. See?
I think that was like 23, but
oh, come on, that's pretty damn close.
It was pretty close.
Here, boom, boom. There's the two last ones.
Okay, there you go. Oh. Thank you, Captain Morgan, and happy birthday.
I like your ring.
And from Terrence Joyce, also donated $100. I'm 70.
What?
And started Alexa Pro because of Ethan, and added Wellbutrin recently. I have no children, so I have adopted Olivia as my granddaughter. She is so kind and genuine. Start a movie review channel now.
You're actually 70?
Terrence, somebody in their 70s who watches this show.
Am I crazy? Can you send proof on the Reddit or something? I don't believe you.
Well, we have Nancy SoulCycle, so they're not alone in our senior viewership. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of people watch the show. There's probably a couple up there in age.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, thank you, Terrence. It's very nice. And Olivia stepped away, but I'll let her know that she's been adopted.
She heard the dono.
Yeah, she shouting said, thank you from the
said,
back.
I love you, Grandma.
Or
she shouted
Terrence.
from the other room.
It's probably Grandpa.
Or Grandpa.
No.
Thank you, Terrence. Let me keep going. Man, they really thank you, everybody.
Olivia is
many
helping
donuts today.
pick the doggies out, but she heard it and she said
She
that's
heard.
so cute and she loves Grandma.
There you
Grandpa.
go. Let's see.
Look at what
Alex,
Bro's wearing, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at Bro, man.
Oh,
yeah, he's got quite the look going on right now, doesn't he?
Wait. Whoa. I just realized something.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Huh?
Where the fuck is the OK Ethan from Hassan's debate? Like, what do I have to beg you to play that?
What? I have been.
He's played it.
I've played it 2 episodes since it's been in existence.
Play it.
Okay.
I don't.
He got you.
Okay, Ethan.
Yeah, no.
What?
He's playing it.
There is. You're the boss. You're the
I
boss.
take it back.
You're the boss. You're the boss, and I respect
You've upset
you with
Zach.
everything. There is a science and formula behind.
Yeah, Ethan, you are stepping on
Listen,
Zach's
if I'm
toes.
wrong, that's fine. I'm wrong.
I've played it the 2 episodes since it has existed. We had 1 show this week.
So you're saying you played it once this week?
Once this week. I've not played it this episode.
And did you play it all the week before?
Since when was the debate? It was Friday, 2 Fridays ago?
Yeah.
Two Fridays.
You played it one time since then?
I believe I've played it twice or 3 times since then.
It sounds like you maybe did it twice, maybe one time.
But but the moment will come where you'll be like, okay, I'm glad I waited for that.
You've got to. Zach has more than proven. This is an artist.
No.
You're telling an artist how to do his art.
I'm not one to question
Sounds like
his
you are.
prowess.
I mean-
However, we basically, and I'm not even blaming you because I came in too strong. There's a lot of things swirling around back there, right? I could never possibly blame you or accuse you of not being the best in the game.
Right.
What I am saying is that I worked hard for that. And I would like to use it.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's fair. But
If you got it, flaunt it.
We haven't talked about something where I feel that it could be played.
Okay.
Can I hear it again?
Okay, Ethan.
Got it.
It's pretty good.
Good.
Not our best, but it fits in.
Well,
It doesn't
nothing.
have a
I like the ones where they really pause between. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
Ethan.
That's Jeff.
Jeff is by far the best.
Well, he's the original, right?
It's
I think he is the
original.
first. Yeah.
Okay, Ethan.
Right.
Yeah.
By far the best.
Yeah.
And we have Keemstar.
Okay. Ethan.
We have Ela.
Okay, then.
We have Myron.
Okay, Ethan.
And finally, Hassan.
Okay, Ethan.
Okay.
Okay.
I got to
Okay,
keep
Ethan.
adding.
Oh, then XQC.
Okay, Ethan.
And then we got that dude Sebastian. It wasn't okay. It was all right.
Close enough.
Ethan.
Yeah, close enough.
That's very special.
Yes.
Very.
But I
You're very
will
special.
take your.
What about Pearly? No, okay, Ethan from Pearly.
Nah, she was just a lot of size. Which
Right.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that's the good one.
Yeah.
She did say okay.
Yeah, close enough.
But I will take your constructive criticism into heart.
I was wrong though. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So
No, I'll
there's-
apply it. I'll apply it. I'll apply it.
Don't apply it.
Yeah, don't.
I'm gonna apply it. I'm gonna apply it like ointment, dude.
Okay, Ethan. We've got to get back to.
He did it. He
I know.
did it.
I did it
He
intentionally.
did it.
But I am serious because we got to get back to Ace Family because we still got to play our game and time is ticking. So let's get back to Austin.
We're ticking.
Me stepping out of my marriage, I did. I 100% stepped out of my marriage and it was completely wrong for me to do it. I take full accountability. If I can go back and change it, I would. And I'm sorry for that. I truly am.
Okay.
So, what are we talking about here?
Oh, this is the most acting bullshit
So what
ever.
are we
Look at
talking
this.
about here?
Then my bro is going for the Academy Award right now.
And I'm sorry for that.
That could have been it. That could
truly
have
am.
been his statement.
People don't know how to apologize.
You're right.
And people would be probably pretty okay with him if that was just it.
Right.
The thing is about apologies, since I'm obviously the most critically acclaimed on YouTube apologizer.
Yeah.
People,
That's factual.
you have to set your ego aside and understand that people are going to be more satisfied and happy for you and more forgiving of you if you just apologize. And
Okay,
there's,
Ethan.
just apologize.
See?
It's hard to do.
I mastered it.
Okay.
I really have.
Yeah, there you go.
Even psychology in Seattle, after being completely gaslit by Ian, refused to change my score, which
Right.
basically just further solidifies it, frankly.
So true.
Sig
Okay,
Heil in
Ethan.
Seattle. Look at this actor.
Yep.
Come on.
But when it comes to her acting like she had no idea what was going on,
Yeah, that was that.
What the hell was that?
That was a lot. That was a lot.
So much.
Yep.
that is a complete lie. Catherine knew what I was dealing with for a very long time. I would come to her and I would voice how I feel about how I felt like.
Wait, I'm confused. Who's editing this together? Can't you just cut out that bullshit? Or
Yeah, whoever did it very sloppily.
But it's like every time. I wonder if they cover the video.
I think they used a service or something that
They might have, yeah.
badly. Yeah. She left a comment in the YouTube about like apologizing. That
I feel like
it's
this is
that bad.
always when these.
Honestly, there were other re-uploads that were way worse that had like a second of the ad, and so we thank this person that made this edit.
Okay,
they did their best.
Okay.
I was getting no affection from her. There was a year period where we had no sex, and I would vent to her telling her what I needed.
Okay, I don't care because you guys have children. So I need to know, was she pregnant at the time? Was she just post-pregnancy and just not yet feeling herself? Like there is so much that goes into it, and that is between you two, and I don't want to hear only your side of the story. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she said, where does it line up? She said
apparently she was pregnant when that Staples Center event was going on.
And he was saying he doesn't say at what year period they didn't sleep together.
Right.
Although they've been having kids pretty much nonstop. There's
evidence.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you guys clearly,
Like 1 year of not
you
having
had sex 3 times at least.
I'm sorry. This woman had 3 of your children. Shut the fuck up.
Was like, are you gonna have a divorce because of that? When you have a family, and like just give everything up because you don't get to have sex?
Can I
You're
ask?
gonna cheat on her? For
I mean,
that?
like,
It's
also-
crazy.
Can I ask a question? If there's a husband, I hear this problem come up all the time, so I'm genuinely curious. If there's a husband and wife, and the husband is not, she doesn't want to have sex with him, right? And it's been like years. So like, should he just suck it up and just fucking take it, or should they talk about it and try to figure out?
Talk about it. I think it depends on the relationship and the people.
She's just like, I'm just asexual. I just don't want to
Yeah,
have
that's
sex anymore.
definitely possible.
So what's the
It's possible that
is
they
that what
can-
happened here?
I don't know. I'm
seems
just
like-
I'm separately.
No,
I'm just curious.
you're separating it.
Yeah.
So, because I feel like in this case, totally possible to talk about it and to find whatever works for the two of them. And if the woman in this case is okay with the man getting it outside of the marriage, then fine, if it works for them. But I don't think that's the case here because there's pregnancies involved, 3 of them. And so
If Austin is being honest and Catherine straight up was like, I don't ever want to have sex with you again, and I think that that's how I feel about
that's
you.
not
is
what he
just like,
said.
Well, if
He said there
he's
was a
saying-
year period that there was no sex.
Isn't he saying that it was at the end though?
Let me go back.
He wasn't really
Hear it again.
specific about the time frame.
He's not specific.
Her
Hold on, let
exact
me go
words
back.
were what I needed, where we had no sex, and I would vent to her telling her what I needed. And
If this is with babies, that's fucking.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know more.
Yes,
Sorry.
I need the timeline.
Definitely not just your
Well,
side. Like, I need to know her side.
Circumstances matter so much.
Listen, guys, just listen to this song. It's not up to you.
Oh my God. Get him out of here. Cut him off.
Yeah.
Cut him off.
The song speaks for itself. This is reggaeton, baby.
So this
It's
is
not reggaeton.
him saying that
It is.
It's reggae.
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 With a ton of vibes.
the year of no sex is not at the end of the relationship, because he's using it as a justification to sleep with other women during the relationship, which presumably went on for at least a year, right? So
Mhm.
this happened probably 2, maybe even 3 years before they divorced.
Could be.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how my timeline.
I think so, yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Because they must have had this conversation before he started sleeping with other women.
Doesn't
right?
even matter when it happened though, because like, I don't think there was. I don't know about their baby timeline or what it means, but ultimately, according to him, well, let's watch.
Okay.
I'm just in general curious what you thought about that.
And also, like, it depends how important it is to the two people.
Mm-hmm.
And at a certain point, if it's not working out, then maybe you need to separate before you go and cheat, right?
I agree with
just
that.
call it off.
Well, would it ever
Or-
be? Would it ever be like, well, let's stay together for the kids, right? But also, yeah, it's so messy.
I mean, people do make arrangements like that, and like Hila said, I mean, if it works emotionally for them, they're both okay with it, then obviously that's between them. But like, I feel like it's definitely a big gamble, and oftentimes does not work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's.
What are you doing?
Like in my opinion, that's not gonna work ever.
Yeah,
like
that's
maybe
what I think too.
5% of the times it's gonna work.
Mhm.
Sure, yeah, I don't know
But
what
if you start
percentage is,
a
but yeah.
relationship with two people who's used to,
5% means everything.
is it monogamy?
Yeah.
That's one relationship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If people
monogamous.
start a relationship like that,
Mhm.
and then later it evolves to anything else but that, without people feeling fully, that's never gonna work. Like I'm just
I
gonna keep it a
agree.
buck 50. Like that's never ever gonna work.
Ten
Unless,
toes
Well, I mean, look at The
down.
Sopranos, for example. They had a good marriage.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. And also another thing that's super toxic is that it's one-sided.
Yes.
Like 99% of the times these things happen, it's the man that has to do it, but the woman can't. You know what I mean? Now, given if the relationship is,
If the woman's like has like I want to have sex and you don't, I mean, I'm sure that happens. Not as often.
The Smiths.
it's
Wasn't that
Oh,
what happened
Jade.
between
with the alpha guys. that's
Right.
all.
with
yeah,
Will Smith? Yeah.
Will Smith's
There
wife.
it is.
How come you don't
Look
want
what it did to Will Smith, man. Case in
Exactly.
point. That man is ruined.
Right.
She fucked his son's
I'm
friend.
ruined.
Anyway, let's keep
I'm
watching.
reeling.
I had no idea.
All right,
Her
let's keep it
exact
going.
words verbatim. All my kids.
Don't do that.
She
I would
said,
never swear on my
just
kids
don't.
for any reason. I hate when people do that. When
I
people go
agree,
on my
yeah.
kid's life, I'm like,
Yeah,
I would
don't.
never say that.
Don't bring them
It's making
fucking
me
into this.
uncomfortable.
I don't care how confident you are. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that.
Make me look dumb. Don't embarrass me. I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me it sounds like go do whatever you need to do.
I don't
Because
know.
I'm not capable of
I
giving
need
you
to
what
know
you need.
what the
So
conversation
Catherine tells
was.
you guys that back in 2018, 2019, I basically ruined her life because I stepped out.
Oh,
of
he
our
says the deer. 2018,
There you go.
2019.
Okay.
So that is a
when
long
did
time
they
ago.
have kids?
They were
Do we
definitely
know?
in kids' world then.
Yep, 100%. That's
'Cause
what I
they're-
figured.
Yeah.
I'm fucking saying.
They were.
And the, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Can we triangulate that? Can you try to figure that out, Olivia? About
What are you trying to figure out?
when the kids were born.
When was the closest time a child was born between 2018 2019?
I just from memory,
When's ad revenue the best?
December.
You know
their
the answer.
kids, according as of November 2024 report, were 8, 6, and 4. So, say at most they're now 9,
was the
7, and 5.
four-year-old?
They were born then in
When's-
2019.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Right, like right
when
around then, yeah.
When was the 4-year-old born? Is their birthday public?
I don't.
It has to
Here,
be.
let me
I'm
read
sure
a little
they
bit
made a
closer
video
into
about
it,
it.
but-
I'm on their famous birthdays. Hold on.
It's certainly like around.
Hold on. Let me watch.
It's definitely public. It's probably was like a sponsor code at one point.
The third child was born June 20th, 2020.
Oh, so
Okay.
that it lines
So
up
that- wait, that-
exactly.
So 2019,
No, hold on.
she was pregnant.
That's after. She was pregnant. But, so what was the older one? When was the 6-year-old born?
It would have been 2 years prior, so probably 2018.
October 17th, 2018.
There you
So
go.
that was they were. She was in baby prime baby.
Those 2
two
years, she
babies.
was like pregnancy.
Yeah, what
pregnancy
the?
world.
Oh my God, that's so GG.
Yeah.
And by the way, the reason I'm so
crazy.
passionate about this is because I've been watching Sister Wives and I'm on season.
That
I'm on season 7. Okay, I'm deep in that shit, and it ain't gonna work out, brothers.
Totally.
Bro, that shit is addicting. It's
so good.
crazy.
Are they all
So good.
Mormons or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're fundamentalist Mormons, I think. So
So
they're
it's actually
like
good
Yeah.
for the guys. The guys are like, no, this is
Yeah.
the religion.
Dude, the best part is they have like 30 fucking kids and he has a convertible 2-door.
yeah.
Dad does not give a shit about those
Yeah.
families, and they all live in
Crazy.
different parts of the house, and all they have all these different politics.
Oh,
Dude, in
man.
season 2, one of the wives get mad with him, and she proposes, like, she's trying to explain how jealous she is constantly, and she dares to say this. It's like, what if? Imagine if I had another husband. Imagine what you would feel. And he's like, the idea of that is disgusting, and I can't believe you're
Give me a
suggesting that.
break.
And you're like,
Oh my
hold
God.
on, that's actually a very good point.
Wow.
Well,
I
you
feel so
think
bad
it's
for her too, because
Yeah.
like the wives get their like sleeping arrangements based on their hotness. Like there's like basement wife.
Oh God,
There's
you're right.
main floor wife.
Jesus.
It
He's
is- I
right.
know it's fucked up. It's horrible. I like basement wife the best, but
Yeah.
Something tells me a lot of those women probably are not that eager to have sex with the.
No, they are.
They all
that's
want it.
apartment wife.
Okay.
That's Robin. That's the news.
I think everyone. Okay, there it is. Those Mormons.
His oldest wife.
Are they glazed in that?
No, they're not really glazed.
There's
They're
no
not
glaze.
glazed,
Yeah.
no.
That's not a glazed situation.
Well, the oldest wife, season 7, she wanted to have a new kid. She only has one, and he says no to her, and then goes to have another kid with another wife.
That's brutal.
Oh my God.
That's brutal.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want more kids with you. And then he goes and has kids.
my
That's
with the other-
crazy. That's crazy.
Ouch.
Poor
I
Mary.
think I might kill him,
Yeah, I think
Me
so
too.
or at least
For
cut
real.
his dick off.
And then they go out and argue. Ugh, it's such a good show. I recommend it.
It sounds like I need to watch it.
We've watched
gotta.
some of it.
Yeah, but like watch it.
Yeah.
And like
you
at the
bet.
same time, I'm like, I love all of them. I'm so invested. I don't know.
Do you like any of the dads, or are they all scumbags?
It's just one dad.
Oh, so it's about
full-
one family.
He's not a scumbag on a face value.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, but
He's doing his best
idea
with 30 kids.
exactly. But his idea like is inherently sexist.
Flawed.
Yeah.
But he's a good guy. Other than that, you know what I
Otherwise,
mean?
he's a great guy.
He works hard for his family.
It's a great show, honestly.
Okay, let's keep it moving. By the way, thank you, Ben Farrell, for 10 gift.
Thank you.
subbies.
Thanks, Ben.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna try not to pause it. Just talk over the video.
Okay.
marriage, and she had no idea. When that is not true at all. She knew exactly what I was doing and when I was doing it. So much to where she stayed with me another 5-6 years after that. She continued to film every YouTube video with me after that. She even went as far as defending my name when people
Well,
would...
that doesn't mean
none
that
of this
didn't
makes you
hurt
look
her.
good.
Yeah,
That's
that doesn't.
like typical abusive. Like,
Yeah.
if it was so bad, why did you stay?
I like how he's holding against her. She's like, she tried her best to stomach the pain and the embarrassment
To
and
cover
stay with
for
him.
him.
And she
with the
covered for me.
family. And now he uses that against her as proof that
What
she's
a
lying.
jackass.
Yeah.
ask her about me stepping out. Even to where a few months after that event of her being so hurt, that a few months later, she even says, I'm her soulmate.
Oh my God, bro! You actually.
That just
you're
makes it more sad.
Yeah, in a TikTok.
Dumbass.
You're actually the worst.
And I also believe that's my life partner, also Austin, which is really interesting because it has a lot to do with
God,
my life.
what a
my traumas,
bitch. This
and
woman who
my
thought
past
of me
life.
as her soulmate
It has
is
to do
mad
with
that I
the
cheated
moments of my
on
life,
her.
and that's why
Also, they're
Can you believe it?
they have a front-facing relationship and
Yeah.
a back-facing
Yeah, this is a TikTok,
Yeah.
You're not a
dude.
normal guy with a
Yeah.
normal
I mean,
job.
like he said, family brand.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I was
I
brought
can't
to
deal with his
Austin,
fucking
and that's
facial
why we-
expressions,
If-
his sassy faces he's making.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So out of control.
You're
If
not
anything-
proving anything.
Yeah.
He's
No.
like, look at all the shit I put her through, and she's still trying to salvage our relationship.
He's
What a
mad at
fucking
me.
Idiot.
I'm that good that
Yeah.
she wants me that bad.
This is content cop.
This is bad.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, why didn't Austin do a content call on Austin McBroom?
You mean why did
mean Ian?
Ian do
Yeah.
Why didn't Ian do a content cop on Austin McBroom?
Left that for us. Here we
Ethan
are.
was dumping as per usual.
Shut up, dude. I'm number 6 on YouTube. You actually going to try to lecture me? What
Okay,
what
so-
number is your podcast?
Don't get derailed. We
This
gotta
is
keep
your
going. We gotta keep
emotional
going.
Dumping
You're
ground.
goddamn right. It's my
horrible.
emotional dumping
we gotta
ground.
make it to
Horrible.
the
You're
drug
dumping right
part.
now.
Well,
Horrible.
The important part.
I'm just saying, you know, I have credentials.
It's super irresponsible.
Shut up, bro.
Shitty.
manifest each other, and I really feel like
So someone that is so hurt and so embarrassed and so unseen. A few months later, after this video was recorded, you can go and check it out on our YouTube channel. She says that I'm her soulmate and life partner.
Shut up.
Oh my
Someone
God,
that
this is so
destroyed
stupid.
would never say that.
Yes, they would.
I wasn't even in that video. That was all on her. I wasn't sitting next to her. She did that on her own.
Oh,
At this
God,
point, there was rumors that came
bro.
out. Never pictures or videos, because one thing she said was, just don't embarrass me. So I did
I
what I
thought,
needed to do.
does he never claim that she encouraged him to have an affair?
No, just
that she knew that.
Just that she said, "Don't embarrass me."
Oh. Well,
I mean, that's like
that doesn't really help that much.
you see that in movies all the time, where the wife's like knows, and she's like, "Whatever, just don't embarrass me." Like that seems like such a defeated point of view. Like she's totally just at a point where she
she's
don't know
being
what
down.
the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
In private, even though there were still rumors that came out. And when the rumors started coming out, that's when she then really didn't give a fuck. She said many a times in videos, there's a video here where she just doesn't care.
Nobody knows the truth. The tears. And they yell like, nobody knows what I went through. We're a fucking team, bro. Like, I don't give
This
a
is like
shit.
a
I'm
goofy
sorry.
edited
I'm so
fucking
sorry.
video. How is this proof of anything?
It's a YouTube video.
It's
You're
a
doing
YouTube video.
You're doing a shtick. Yeah, you guys are acting.
Yes.
You guys had a terrible marriage, and you guys pretended like it was a good marriage. It's like you're basically admitting that, but at the same time showing up, you guys pretending to have a good marriage as proof that she wasn't ever actually mad at you.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he thinks this is like reinforcing his point.
It's not good.
It's funny to me that he prepared all these receipts.
Yeah, it looks like he has like several phones ready with different things on them already. He just pulled that one out from the side.
He
like,
bought
it was
a couple
ready to
extra
go.
phones just laying in front of him.
That's what it felt like.
Again, she's saying how she just doesn't care, she doesn't give a shit, and she's been through a lot because she knows what she's been through. But we've never shared it. What else could she be talking about that she just doesn't care?
It could be all
We
kinds of
talked about everything in our lives besides
It's the
our
people
relationship.
coming at you guys.
And there's a reason for that.
Calling you a cheater.
Up until this point. Regardless of the fact that she knew about it, still does not make what I was doing right. At all.
Okay, great.
But did I have a reason for why I was doing what I was doing? 100%.
Stop.
Well, okay, so
you can't.
GG.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You can't cheat. You can't be like, I have needs, therefore I cheated. It needs to be like,
Yeah.
you need her permission
Yeah.
to do that. Like in a way where it's not like, okay.
Just go
I guess
jerk
there
off.
was an arrangement.
Also, like, if she's in the years of like having babies again, sorry, like, deal with it for a year.
Yeah, it's just a year. It's not that
She's
big
dealing
of a
with
deal.
a lot more.
Yeah, and just get like a fleshlight and some VR goggles and
Yeah.
just get weird with it.
Bro, he's a millionaire.
Yeah,
Buy
build a
the
jerk
fucking
off. Build a jerk off room.
Jerk off 5,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can afford the best of it.
Remodel the movie room, bro. The cinema room.
Don't come in,
Put a lock on that shit.
Daddy.
Just-
Don't come in. Your daddy's in the VR fucking auto
cave.
fleshlight session.
Yeah.
If I could go back in time and change how I handled things, I would try harder to help her through the situation that she was going through.
Shut
And that's
up.
what I thought her spiritual journey was doing. When she first came to me and
All right,
told me
here
that
we
she
go.
wanted to do ayahuasca, for those of you who don't
Oh,
know what
here we
ayahuasca
go.
is, you can look it up for yourself. The research I've done and the friends that told me about it have said it is a legal substance that can cause someone to hallucinate and have you believe something that is not true.
Bro, what are you talking about? You know what ayahuasca is.
It's just a drug.
People tell me
Okay, so-
it's a drug.
This part is what really.
All right, this is the good shit. Yeah.
Whoa.
Look it up for yourself. And so when she first came to me and talking about how she wanted to do ayahuasca, in my head I was 100% against it. Something that I do not believe in. I believe in God.
What?
But because I'm such a supporting husband,
Wow.
You can do both.
You're so supportive,
Yeah.
bro.
They should have done it together,
Oh,
honestly.
you're a God-fearing man. Oh my God,
Wait.
you just won everybody over.
Did he say he
He believes
because
in
he
God.
believes in God?
Yeah, I don't think that
Okay.
everybody doing it doesn't believe. I mean, like, you can believe in God and still do
Oh,
it.
trust me, though. A lot of the people that do ayahuasca definitely believe
Yeah.
in God.
Yeah.
Side
They
note,
do after.
It'd be sick if he grew out just the bottom of his beard so it became a cross. just a little right here,
Just a
right
little.
here.
Just to show his
Yeah.
dedication.
I believe him then. Yeah.
Is he just saying like drugs are sin or a sin?
Yeah, seems like it. Although, I mean, blood of God. Don't we drink? They like
Right?
drink wine and shit.
Yeah, I
Isn't
don't
cheating a sin? A sin?
Yeah.
That's
At least-
actually one of the
Absolutely.
that's actually one of the commandments.
It's I was.
That one seems way worse.
That one is one of the 10 Commandments. I don't
God
remember
wrote that shit on
the
a
ayahuasca
stone.
mention
That one's
in
worse than
on the
ayahuasca.
tablets.
Yeah,
He
you're
wasn't
going
like,
to hell,
don't
bro."
get fucking faded on Saturday.
Guys who cheat love to say is God's fault.
Right.
It's God's
God
fault.
is making my path for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Therefore, my mistakes that I made, God
God
forgive me.
did.
Yeah.
They always say God forgives.
God
So
did.
true.
That's the best feature of Christianity, I have to say. It's like everybody gets through. You know, everybody gets a pass.
Well, you have to actually be sorry.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
No, see, I don't believe you.
No, it's like
the way you just said
well,
that.
who gives a, no, if you're like, oh, I fucking killed a bunch of children. I'm really sorry.
But it's not
but
outside
the
of
way you're saying it, you don't mean it.
Okay, but
It's gotta
does it
be a
matter?
Okay, fine, I'm sorry.
It does,
No, it doesn't work.
It's not for other people to forgive you. It's just in your head. So if you're lying inside your head, it doesn't make sense to lie to yourself like
No,
that.
but people it does defend because other people will be like, he's reborn. His
Amen.
sins are washed away. You're talking about the dude who killed a bunch of kids?
I don't think it's about other people forgiving you. It's only for God.
Yeah, you're still going to suffer whatever
But they
consequences.
believe but they believe they're going to heaven. For real.
No.
But it's only inside your head.
If they are genuinely sorry and regretful for killing those kids.
Well, let me ask you this: in Islam, if you kill a bunch of kids, do you get to go to heaven?
Dude, we're fucked. We miss like one prayer and we're
That's
fucked.
it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Ours
what the
is the
rules
exact
in-
No, you're not
It's
wrong.
so
that-
hard to get in.
This is something
Who gets
somewhat
to go to
unique about
heaven in
Christianity. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like a golden Costco card.
Yeah,
but-
you have to be like
Golden Costco card.
you have to be like
You have to
Yeah.
live a righteous
I
life
mean,
and all that
I'm
kind
not,
of stuff.
I'm not being
It's
literal
similar.
about missing one prayer, but it is always, we're told since we're younger, like, you know, go to hell. Like, fuck.
Not
I'm just trying to play
though.
Kingdom Hearts, Grandma.
You just repent for your sins, and then you're allowed into heaven.
Okay,
in
so
hell,
so
while
you
you're
can
being
repent?
fucking burned.
Can you repent in Islam?
In hell.
In hell,
you
you
pray.
repent.
Well, you can pray, while you're here, but good luck.
Can you have to pray in hell.
I'm
Whatever
getting
you
very
don't,
different senses
whatever
from you and Lena.
Yeah,
here.
if you do go to hell, you make it up. I mean, if you don't go to heaven,
like
you
you
make
had
up your
different
sins in
teachers
hell.
on
Sounds good though that like even though it will take a while, you can repent in hell and then get out, right? In
Yeah.
Christianity, it's hellfire for eternity.
I think some people get eternity, but I don't know the standards.
Damn.
You could also repent like while you're alive. And God is the most forgiving.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
then there's no problem.
I think that is the case.
If God's the most
what I've heard.
forgiving, that's I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy because that's how a religious text starts, but then it's like, I don't know.
There's some mixed messages, let's
Yeah.
be honest. Yeah, most
Yeah.
religions have that going on.
Yep.
God did. All right. Anyway, whatever. We got to finish
Let's
this.
keep going.
I wanted to support her as much as I could. And so I let her seek that journey, and that's what she did. Through her ayahuasca journey, she was telling me how one moment she feels like she's a psychic. The next moment she felt like she was a healer. The next moment she turned me into a mermaid.
What?
I was being as supportive as
She did what? She turned you into a mermaid?
She claims this is silly.
Maybe he partake.
She responded to the mermaid accusation?
I mean, she was probably telling him about her tripping.
She goes, I don't know what he's talking about. Like he used to dress up a lot, and I did see a video clip of him dressed like a mermaid. So I wonder if like the truth exists somewhere in the middle again, but I don't know.
This guy's
as I
tripping.
could. She even went as far as telling me that she was the reincarnated Virgin Mary.
Oh. Well, that definitely poses an issue with
Now I believe that she
then.
Right.
She responded to this as well and says that everybody in her life knows that she has a very huge connection to Mother Mary, but she didn't say that she was a reincarnation.
That's a weird one, though. The Mother Mary obsession is weird.
Yeah, done.
I don't want people
Don't-
coming
yeah,
for us, but
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
What, you don't like that? That it's weird?
I mean,
There's like
it's very important
it's
to a
the
lot
difference
of people.
between Christianity and Catholicism. I think is Christianity
Well,
is more or no.
Catholicism is Christianity.
There are two. I know that there's
Protestant?
a group that really reveres Mother Mary, and
Generally, that's more
Catholicism.
Catholics. That is more
Okay.
a Catholic thing than
I
a
should know
Fuck
that.
with the
but-
Mother Mary?
And the Protestant
What's so
church
cool about
is
Mother
not
Mary?
that
She
much
just
of
had
a
a
vibe.
kid. She didn't
To
even.
me,
she-
this part is like, I don't know what he's talking about.
we gotta let it play. We gotta let it play.
All right, please, yes, please.
Tell it to yourself, sir.
And that she no longer wanted to have sex with me, and she didn't want to use her body in that way. You guys put yourself in my shoes, and if you're
Should have been like, baby, pretend I'm God and let me immaculately conceive you. Come on, girl.
and other told you that they were the Virgin Mary and no longer wanted to have sex with you,
That's pretty nuts.
what would you do?
I don't know if that's what happened.
So as she was getting more
That's the
connected to the
thing.
spiritual side, we started growing further apart. And it was really sad because our conversations were only about spirituality and couldn't relate. And it got so bad to the point where she was doing it once a month.
Oh, it was the
I think it's him hitting his hands together.
Okay.
Okay, so
She
this,
became
even
addicted.
though, so when I heard the top line summary of this, I had not yet watched the video, but this was the part of the accusation that really stuck out to me. Now, having watched the first 20 minutes of this,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much I believe him because he just seems like a liar and stretching everything. But if we say for a second that this part is accurate and that Catherine was doing ayahuasca once a month, that's crazy. That you should not do ayahuasca once a month. That is a very serious drug, and it moreover than just the fact that it's a psychedelic, it's not good for you. It's like poison. It severely fucks you up. It gives you like diarrhea, makes you throw up. It's not like a safe thing to be doing on the regular.
Sounds pretty
This is like a
common.
every once in a while kind of drug, for sure. At most.
I feel like I believe him because it's too crazy to make up and lie about. And also, it lines up with her whole weird spiritual journey thing. Does she deny the ayahuasca?
Well, that's what I was curious about because she has had a follow up, and it seemed like she isn't really denying it.
I think the ayahuasca thing.
I mean, I think it. You know, she may not deny it, but I would hope that she would say, "I don't do it that often."
Her
But-
response was very uninflammatory toward Austin. It felt like she wasn't even diving into
You know
that
what?
part. Her boyfriend did post. I have that at the end
God,
of
the boyfriend's
this.
involved.
Her boyfriend's posting on Insta stories, and he claims that there were no children at the house whenever they've done ayahuasca. And he also says, listen closely to Austin's
they
words.
did ayahuasca.
That kid did not. Yeah, he said no kids did ayahuasca, and listen closely
Okay,
to his
hold on.
words.
Okay, but we gotta watch. We gotta watch.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, you interrupted that time.
Well, we've reached a critical. This is the.
He didn't say
This is
that.
the big accusation.
I don't.
here.
Okay, I'm just saying. You're the one. You.
Well, we
called
could have
for
skipped
pause.
over the
You
20
called
minutes
for
of making
pause,
fun of his
Dan.
hairline
You
to get to
gotta
the actual
control
point.
yourself, man.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna take all the blame on
Fucking watch
this.
it.
When Dan's calling for pauses, all like willy nilly.
Oh my God.
Just keep playing it.
Usually people do
Shut
it
up.
once,
It's on.
maybe twice, maybe 3 times in their entire life, but she was doing it once a month. And this is where, during this process and her going out, traveling and going on retreats, she found somebody. And I came across.
Oh, she
Their
found an
messages.
ayahuasca, bro. That's
This-
crazy.
Yeah.
This is her
And I didn't know
boyfriend
what to
now.
make of it.
Can we see a picture of him?
Sure.
Sure.
I want to see what ayahuasca bro looks like. Dude, ayahuasca people are the weirdest motherfuckers. I've
No.
seen documentaries when they all go out like in the woods and shit. They're all just like so bizarre.
He's really handsome.
He is?
Yeah.
Keep playing it.
All right.
You think Catherine
I couldn't comprehend it. I couldn't
Paiz
understand it.
would
Settle for
schlub?
less.
Hell no.
Well, I don't know. She
She used to be with Austin McBroom.
I don't know how to expect to find a bunch of hunks at the ayahuasca retreat in like Peru's rainforest.
I feel like this is probably like
It's
anyways.
such a wide range of the kind of people that do it. I don't know.
I'm playing it.
But she told me that they were friends that met through their spiritual journey on one of these retreats. Just friends.
Oh yeah, he looks
Here are the
good.
messages that I
Nice
came up-
hair.
Yeah.
You can show on my screen, Lena or AB.
Wait, I knew this guy.
Yeah.
I think I saw him before without.
We reacted.
There was we reacted
Yeah.
to another picture. This
the
other
photo
picture.
I just sent is the one that she posted to announce their relationship.
Got it. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Okay.
My assumption is that this is like some LA ayahuasca. It's not like the full
He said
on
retreats.
He
No,
claims she's illegally importing it from
She's
Brazil.
hosting it at her house.
But like, do you guys really think they're shitting and puking all
I
over
don't.
their?
I
I,
mean,
think they're lower dosage.
That's what happens when you take it.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think they're
but-
doing
There's
way,
no-
way lower dosage.
Dave.
Like
I
when you
agree
go out
with
in
Love.
you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's not as crazy hard.
It's she's doing ayahuasca or she's
There's
not.
shit all over the floor.
I just don't see them like doing the full experience.
Like, you
at
go in the
home.
bathroom. It's not that weird. Like when you
Yeah,
take
I-
MDMA, you a lot or
No, I don't think it's
Or
the
what-
kind of situation where you can like.
or mushrooms. Mushrooms. When people take mushrooms, a lot of people puke before.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Yeah, I've never done ayahuasca, but my understanding of it is I don't think I don't think you're in any state to get yourself up and go to the bathroom. I think you're literally like laying on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like she has like a shaman or someone that comes to her house.
Well, I think him. I think the boyfriend is the shaman.
He does?
He says that they just hosted themselves.
Oh, okay. So if one's sober, then yeah, you could do that.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what fake ayahuasca is. You're doing.
No,
it
I'm
or
saying
you're not?
I think what Love is saying, like you could take less.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how blasted.
Because I've seen those videos when people go into like the
Like
the
the woods.
Amazon,
yeah,
and they like cry and they
Yeah.
fucking scream and go crazy.
You can get that fucked up from a hero dose of acid or mushrooms. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
theoretically.
sure. But like I
even weed. Fuck.
I just don't see what did they say once a month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Her not really bringing this not being the forefront of her response makes me think that there's at least something sus going on. Like that would have been the first argument that you would be like, absolutely not.
How dare he?
But
or to the other extreme where he's being so ridiculous that she doesn't even
True.
want to like entertain.
Nah. She
like-
does ayahuasca.
Well,
But
the
is there an
boyfriend
issue?
posted a bunch of benefits of ayahuasca on his Instagram story.
Listen, there's a difference between doing ayahuasca to what he is accused her of, which is putting the kids.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so play it because
I'm trying, but everybody wants to pause it but me, and then let
True. All right, keep going.
know what to think of it. And that's why I took her word and believed her, because I had no idea what the fuck this meant.
Huh?
This is so funny.
What?
What does that mean?
That's
I
the
don't
text.
know.
What type of language is that?
What?
There's pictures. Those were pictures.
What the fuck?
That's
No
not a
idea.
language.
he's being so
Yeah, that
stupid.
doesn't
But
pick.
as time
No
went
wonder you're
on,
confused.
it started to show that
That's not words.
this is somebody that she was connecting with. And unfortunately, when you guys found out, I found out way
This
before.
sounds like this dude needs to try ayahuasca.
Yeah.
This guy gotta chill.
Sounds like he's on.
And so we get a divorce and we go our separate ways.
No.
Her new partner moves in with her.
You start making TikToks
And-
outside her house for a year.
Kind of.
The spiritual journey gets worse. I know you guys know before, when she was doing ayahuasca, when I was living with her, she would do it away from me, away from the kids, and outside of the house.
That's
she
good.
would go to a professional. I'm sure you heard of Linnell.
Dr.
She's taken pictures with her.
Ayahuasca.
She's praised her. And Linnell was once a family member of ours. And Linnell has
Ad.
Linnell has been a professional in this field.
Okay.
And has been studying this field for damn near 15, 20 years.
Okay, so it sounds like she had some good
And
guidance
when
there.
Catharine got her own spot and she was living with her boyfriend, she decided to take Linnell's business away from her clientele.
Wait, you're defending
And
Linnell? Who
decided to
cares?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
the-
he's saying she started to serve clients?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a shaman. She become a shaman.
He's
Right.
saying she started hosting her own.
She's a
party.
witch or no. She's a witch
Shaman.
doctor? I don't know. Shaman, yeah.
And her hosting them at her house.
That's crazy.
In her home where my kids lay their head.
Well, were
Okay,
they there?
This is the problem where my kids lay their head.
Okay, he said that's true, but he's not being clear. Were they there?
Right.
Yeah, of course they sleep there, which
Yes.
like obviously doing it at the house is a little uncomfortable, but were the kids there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very different level of violation.
That's
So
probably
serious.
He's crying. He had to hide his face.
that's probably what Igor meant when he said, "Listen." Awesome.
Who's Igor again?
The ads
You look
between
so moved.
is killing me.
Wait, who's Igor?
Her boyfriend.
The boyfriend.
That's her boyfriend's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you don't like that name?
No.
What?
Igor.
I don't like it for him.
Very common name.
Igor was
Where?
Frankenstein.
All over the world.
Fucking Siberian.
Sure, what's wrong with
Laws?
that? Yeah, it's just a name.
Ukraine, Poland.
I
Yeah.
never met an Igor.
I've met
You
multiple.
haven't? I've met multiple
I met
Igors.
many.
I'm sure you have, Dan.
Young Frankenstein.
I don't know. It sounds like trouble.
Oh my God. Stop
I'm just
it.
saying. I'm just being honest.
Okay. All right.
Such a dad.
It got so bad. sorry. I promised myself I wasn't going to
Oh, just don't say I promise I wasn't going to cry. You can cut it, bro. Cut it
I got
out.
so bad to the
No, on
point where
Snapchat you can't.
good friends of hers came to
Although
me.
I don't think I've seen a single cut in this video, which I'll say is impressive.
Just for ads.
It is impressive. That's true, actually. Seemed uninterrupted, though.
And Catherine forced them to do it, just like she forced me many times, but I turned it down because I didn't believe in it.
Wait, she forced you?
She forced her friends to do it.
She forced you, but you decided not to do it, so she didn't force you.
No, he's saying she forced her friends to do it. What the fuck does that mean?
Yes,
Okay,
and
I don't know.
himself, but then he says he turned it down.
Yeah, so that's
She
not
didn't force
forcing.
you. She failed to force you.
Because they didn't have a good experience with their ayahuasca journey. And they said, Austin, I'm very concerned, not only for Catherine, but for your kids, because this is where they sometimes sleep.
They're not there.
Oh my God.
They're not there.
This is where they sometimes sleep.
I don't know how could he do this, because all she published is an excerpt that talked about her feelings when she found out he was cheating.
Right.
And he's going for like actual CPS being called on her, possibly taking the kids away.
Right.
Nuclear.
Be crazy if this is the latest thing. She's just testing the waters, but like the rest of it is insane.
So they're presumably still co-parenting, right?
Yeah.
So half-half, let's say.
Yeah, yeah.
So she
Yeah.
has ample amount of time to do whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
When they're not there. So
Right. I mean, I see it with
I see
some of
no
our
issues.
friends. Sometimes they have a weekend without the kids because the kids are at another house.
I'm saying at the end of the
no
day,
problem.
if the kids aren't there, they don't see it, they don't know anything about it, who gives a fuck?
Actually, the only reason they might know about it is because of Austin.
She was pretty vocal about it online. Her journey with ayahuasca.
Okay, fair
she
enough,
was pretty
But her
public.
kids are 5. They're not-
Right. Her kids weren't reading
Yeah.
it, but
Or they're like
Austin
6
wasn't
now.
the one telling the world about it.
Sorry, I just want to clarify. Is the full book out already?
No, July 1st.
Okay. That's,
Who wants to volunteer to read it?
Me.
okay.
She was saying earlier,
Olivia, go ahead.
she's going to lead a book club.
We can read it together.
No, it's okay.
You should do a book review.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Fantastic.
I'll read his book when it comes out. It'll probably be like a pamphlet.
If I did it.
Right.
Random people that come in and out of her house that she doesn't know, that are all participating in this illegal substance together.
but the kids are
that
Why
all
would you
hallucinating and
speculate
having
this
all
if you
different
don't know
type
for
of experiences.
sure?
That this is not a safe environment. Somehow they found someone in Brazil to help them illegally import this ayahuasca shit.
Snitch.
And they've been hosting
Narc.
these
Narc,
ayahuasca
narc, narc.
ceremonies for the past year at Catherine's house, where my kids lay their head.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah, he's trying to get her arrested.
Yes.
That's
and
what it
he's
feels
mucked
like.
it all up way too much with all of his bullshit leading up to this because, like, I will say, even though I don't personally have problems with drugs, but if he, as a parent, the parent of his children, is doing ayahuasca once a month and he thinks that's irresponsible and could lead to a dangerous situation,
Yeah.
I actually do think that that's valid.
Yeah.
Sure.
But he's layered it with so many lies and everything that I find it very difficult to sympathize with
Even if
him.
the
at
kids
this
aren't
point.
there, like she does it when the kids are never there.
Again, I feel like
I mean,
I feel like doing ayahuasca once a month that's too much.
Well, that's
that's too
commentary for the spouse, but guess what? They're divorced. You don't have to listen to him.
Also,
fair enough.
He waited until now.
He's using it as a
to talk
defense.
about.
Yeah, no, exactly. It doesn't seem
The way he's
genuine
doing
at all.
it is
Like you said, he's retaliating with a nuke
Yeah,
right
like
now.
if you're actually worried for your kids, you wouldn't be waiting for the excerpt to come out. To
Exactly.
then respond with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
and just in general, that's something to handle privately with
Yeah.
your ex-wife. So
Absolutely.
yeah, on every level, he's not handling it well.
If you care about your kids, the well-being of your kids, you don't want your
Yeah.
mom to be branded as a drug addict.
Right.
Yeah, and like he's not poor. Like if you as a parent who has a decent amount of money.
Frankly, I don't know
think
how much
that-
money he has anymore. I'm confused by that.
Yeah.
A lot more after this video.
Well,
the amount of ads.
I've seen his house.
Oh yeah, he
has a beautiful house in LA somewhere. So that's going to be at least a couple mil, right?
How does she do? How does she make money?
Same
Snapchat?
way. Yeah.
I mean, they're
Snapchat,
probably
probably.
about influencer type
Yeah.
of money, you know.
But like, if he actually,
Those
as a
things.
father, has an issue with something going on that serious, he has potential, multiple ways other than going public to solve that, or at least address it
Yes.
with
Like, I think, first of all, you can disagree and think it's bad and weird. As far as whatever he's entitled to tell her what to do, be like, make sure the kids aren't there, that they never see it,
Yeah.
they don't know you're doing it.
If
That's
she's
all
showing
he's
up,
entitled to tell her.
If she's showing up for the kids, caring for them, taking them to school, whatever it is that she needs to do, he has no say. You know, she
100%.
she wants to get high on the weekend. She
They're
can get
divorced. You don't got. That's why you get divorced. I don't want to listen to your shit.
Yeah.
I no longer have to fucking do what you tell me.
Right.
Also, like, maybe you could argue she fired the first
was
shot by,
dumping
like,
it.
exposing
Not
him in a
dumping.
book, but, like, the magnitude of the accusations is, like, absolutely
Yeah, again,
so extreme.
cheating
that it's
versus
just,
trafficking illegal drugs into the country.
yeah, like, Austin, you went a little
And
crazy.
Putting the kids in danger is like, that's probably the worst thing you can.
But he
accuse
didn't
a
say
parent
that
of.
though. He said.
He does.
I mean,
Maybe he says it coming up, but so far he just said.
He says they're smuggling drugs.
And he said that there's
Illegally
people coming to their house when sometimes the kids are there.
No. He never said the kids were there.
He said sometimes.
He says the
Right?
kids sometimes sleep there.
Okay.
Implying that sometimes they're there, but not if they were there. If they were there, then he would have said that.
Yeah.
I think he's. I don't know if he's meaning to imply it or if he's.
By the way, does he actually want full custody?
Hell no.
I was thinking about that too.
Does
Fuck
not.
no.
When's ad revenue the highest? I'll take them November through December.
Right, yeah.
And after her friends came to me and voiced their concern, I knew I really only had two options. Either I get full custody of the kids, or I spend more time with them to protect them. And I think you guys know what option I chose. I never, ever wanted to do that to her. As you guys know, ever since we got together, I've showed so much love to that woman.
You cheated on her.
You actually showed her
That's something
showing you
that
a lot of love and covering for you.
And that I would never do to the kids. But
where does he say that? Like coming up?
When I hear that she is also educating my kids on what ayahuasca is.
Oh, that's not good.
And that she is telling me that soon they will be able to experience ayahuasca.
That's not good.
Again, if this is
that's very
if this
bad.
part, if he is telling the truth about this, this is, and again, the way he's gone about handling it is very bad. Totally agree, and this probably should have been handled privately. But to me, it's the once a month ayahuasca thing. Like, that's a huge. He's not wrong. That's a huge red flag. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But it's like according to his word, and it seems like he would.
It seems too crazy to make up. Like, imagine being like, oh yeah, my wife is doing drugs and trying to get my kids to do drugs with her.
Well,
I'm sure
I
there's-
mean, it could be not every month, and he's exaggerating.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm more
I don't know.
concerned about the talking to my kids about ayahuasca.
That's the
For
one
sure.
issue that's real
Then-
here, in my opinion.
Well, the next thing,
I'll play,
the
play.
next accusation is the
Let's
worst.
play. Are you done with that?
Keep playing it.
Thank you.
And the reason
Keep playing
it
it.
is so scary is
We're playing.
because here is a photo of all of them in Catherine's house.
Why are you doxing all these people? You think all these people want everyone to know they do ayahuasca?
It's just a group photo. It doesn't, like, we don't need to see the group photo.
Why are you
Well,
doing
he's
that?
about to say
That's
that
fucked up.
He's so bad at
He's such a snitch.
supposedly exposing her.
Well,
Experiencing the ayahuasca journey
there's a
they had
reason he's
together.
showing it.
And this boy right here is only 12 years old.
Whoa.
Doing
Whoa, wait.
Yeah.
And this
so
boy right here.
There was a reason that he showed.
Well, he could have blurred other
exited
people's
their
faces. He should have blurred people's faces. That is a 12-year-old boy?
I think on the left, to the left
Who
with
is he
the hat,
pointing?
and he's
Okay,
standing
yeah.
on something.
Oh, this. That's a
Oh,
full-ass
okay.
12-year-old.
If he's standing on something, I could kind of see it.
That's how I saw it.
I thought it was Bo Blacks at first.
That's a swastika.
I don't see that.
He's got swastika diamonds.
No.
And he claims he participated.
At home.
Is only 12 years old doing ayahuasca. Mind you,
That's crazy.
no one here is a professional. No one here studied ayahuasca for years and years. I don't know if you guys.
I don't care. You just said a 12-year-old's doing ayahuasca.
Yeah.
That's like that's criminal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's criminal in the first place, and
Yes,
then
yes,
facilitating it for a minor has got to be several charges thrown on top of that.
Yeah.
So
I think all.
So yeah, I mean, this is
Oh, this is like
a very
close-
serious accusation that he's making.
There's actually going to
Yeah.
be fallout from this because he's accusing everyone in this photo of
Right.
committing a crime, essentially,
Yeah, pretty much.
endangering a child. So I feel like these people are going to be compelled to do something about it.
Okay, he doesn't have his finger over it anymore. Can we zoom back in on
Yeah, I
the
wanna
supposed 12-year-old?
Is he standing on something?
Why?
Well, because
Is a 12-year-old going to be that tall?
He must be. His torso looks
It's
smaller.
possible.
It could be he's standing on.
It's really
I guess we'll just have to take him at his word
Yeah.
here. I
Yeah.
can't really tell.
He looks young. Looks under.
He does look young. I don't know if he looks
12
12, but I guess there's some big 12. Avery says he was that tall or taller at 12. Yeah,
True.
but you're giant, Avery. But fair enough. I mean, yeah, it might just be a really tall 12-year-old.
You can
It's
be,
true. It's
yeah.
possible.
And this boy right here is only 12 years old, doing ayahuasca.
Are we
Mind
sure
you.
about that?
You
'Cause
better
that's
not
a
be lying.
crazy
Yeah,
accusation.
you better not be lying about that.
Yeah, how did he get this information?
Yeah.
What if it's just a hiking group?
Yeah.
They just meet on the weekends, hike.
No one here is a professional.
Chad is saying he's
No one
17.
here.
Yeah,
I
one
guess.
guy's spamming.
I'm looking into it.
Well, how the is he 17 now, or is he 17 then?
Well, this
Why
wouldn't have
did
been
they
5 years
now?
ago. The gap still doesn't make sense.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
Igor posted
Igor.
another
It does
update.
if
Hold
he's
on.
17.
Igor, yeah, according to Igor, he's 17. 17 is still minor, so this is actually not
Igor said that
better.
John was 17
From a
at the time.
legal standpoint, it's not necessarily better.
Yeah.
It does sound better than a 12-year-old for sure.
Well,
but-
so is he partaking?
Right. Did he say anything about that?
Yeah.
Olivia?
What did Igor say?
Igor's posting more about like why people do ayahuasca. People are curious. Just to be clear, I'm not
that's not
encouraging
making me
it.
feel
He's marketing.
confident.
He's
No,
marketing.
That's
Considering
making me feel like
everything
they
that
did
came
it.
Right.
Igor's done fed them kids ayahuasca. That's why I say don't trust people with that.
Is ayahuasca a demonic cult? No, ayahuasca is not a demonic cult.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wasn't a question I had.
But like, this makes me question more things. Why did Austin say he's 12?
Yeah.
Like, where did that come
Yeah,
from?
is he just pulling that out of his
now,
ass?
he's 12 then.
When is this picture taken?
But isn't this picture from now?
Thought it figured
Yeah,
it
this
was
would have had
recent.
to been within the last 2 years.
Yeah.
This is from now.
Oh, the pictures.
Yeah, the gap doesn't
Then
make any
how,
sense.
who the fuck even knows who this kid is? What are people talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good question. A lot of questions.
All right, where's the watch?
Next, studied ayahuasca for years and years.
Igor's response is not making me feel
I don't
confident in
know
them.
if you guys
though.
know how dangerous that is.
He's like,
but
yo, you gave kids drugs. He's like, drugs are good. And actually,
And actually, he was 17.
all it takes is for one bad experience,
It's like,
and it changes.
Not really
all
saving
our
you here.
lives. Not just Catherine, not just mine, but my kids. And that's something I'll never fuck with, ever. And so I took it in my own hands to have my kids more, try to spend more time with them. And I'm sure you guys seen that. You guys seen that, how hands-on I am and how much they're with me.
how hands-on I am, bro. It's your job. I love when they do that.
Yeah.
I also believe that.
Oh, this is what Igor posted allegedly.
Allegedly, I can't find it posted on his original. This is like a T channel that.
Wait, who's hosting?
I took screenshots of his story 2 days ago, and then I'm looking at his story now, and this wasn't in any of them. And I've never seen that, but
One more thing. The boy in the photo he showed is 17 years old and was accompanied by his parents, who are Kat's closest friends. There's no way a guy that size is only 12. I mean, that's true. Just take a proper look at the photo. But 17 is not better. You should have probably not said anything. I mean, it is
Right,
better than
yeah,
12, but it's still bad.
I guess it's better, but from the standpoint of the
And
law,
him being
it's
there
not
with
better.
his, with his
Yeah.
parents is better too,
it's
but
not like-
still.
But it's not like having a beer. It's like
Also, there's more questions. Was his parents doing drugs?
Yeah.
Was he
Yes.
doing
Was he
drugs?
doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Like
they were
if-
all
if-
doing it.
How
Is
do we know
everybody-
that?
Oh, that's the assumption I would make.
But Austin has already told one lie in this story. Like,
Well, this isn't more. This lie is on a way bigger magnitude, I feel like.
Why is Igor not addressing the big question?
yeah.
Oh.
Seems convenient.
He's bearing the lead, Igor.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. We're almost there,
Everything happens
guys.
for a reason. I was never ever going to address this. I was never ever going to talk about this.
Until I had the slightest provocation, and then I'm telling everybody everything. Yeah.
And I most definitely was always going to protect her in her spiritual journey, regardless if I felt my kids were unsafe. All that being said, I believe that everything happens for a reason. And I believe all of this whole situation happened for a reason, because I was never going to address it. Regardless of me knowing that my kids were in an unsafe environment, I was always going to protect her.
That's a crazy statement.
He's
Are we
saying
hearing
the
him?
kids are in an unsafe environment.
Hold on. Let me go.
What the fuck was that?
Yes.
Never going to address it. Regardless of me knowing that my kids were in an unsafe environment, I was always going to protect her.
I think he's fudging the truth a little bit here.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think he's even ever saying that the kids were there. He's trying to imply it without directly saying it. I don't think the kids were there, but he's fudging the details to make it seem more confusing.
Yeah.
That's my sense.
I think that's true, but are you catching what he's, in that specific sentence, what he's saying?
I'm
He's basically saying regardless of if I feel my kids are in danger, I will always protect her reputation.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying.
Happened for a reason, because I was never going to address it. Regardless of me knowing that my kids were in an unsafe environment, I was always going to protect her.
Oh, that's
that's what he says.
Wait, that's not good parenting.
Yeah, no, that's
not
an
good for you.
insane fucking statement that he just made.
That's not a good parenting
What?
decision.
So what changed?
But I really do hope that this video puts a stop to that
What
shit.
is happening?
And as she continues her spiritual journey, I hope that she can figure out how to do it away from the house and away from the kids in a safe environment.
So that confirms it, actually. What he just said. I hope she can, in the future, do it away from the kids. That
Away from the
implies
home, away from the kids. But he keeps being like, oh,
He
the kids
keeps-
live here sometimes.
He keeps confusing it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's so dangerous. I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think
he just implied that she does it with the kids.
Yeah, he's implying
Which-
it. But I don't think that's what he's trying to leave a little plausible deniability to be like, I never said that. That's not what I said.
That's ridiculous.
And when it comes to the things that she said about me in that book,
Bro,
I'm going
she-
to repeat this.
Bro, she just said you cheated on her, which you admit. Like, you're doing way too much.
One last time.
I do it with every.
She manipulated that event, and she did not tell the full truth about me stepping out of our marriage. And now you guys know the full truth.
and now I will destroy her life.
It didn't change anything. He's the bad guy.
So
again.
So according to him, the full truth is that she didn't have sex with him, and that's
Yes.
why. That's the one detail.
I think
Yeah.
so. She wouldn't
Oh
sleep
my
with him for a year.
God.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
So you had a reason to cheat.
But like, then just be like, I shouldn't have done it. This
Yeah.
is why I did it. It was fucked up. I regret it.
Yeah.
But don't be like, and also let me air out.
And also, she
Everything.
puts our kids in danger, and
Yeah,
she may not be capable of being a mom right now.
I don't know if he even knows
CPS should
necessarily
go
what
if
what he's saying. You
I'm
think?
crazy.
I'm at a point where I'm not gonna listen to anything in this video because it's all so fucking confusing. If you want to say something, say it like simple words. Like don't fucking convolute it.
You definitely have to make a lot of assumptions here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's some type of like 5 times bonus when the video length is 30 minutes because
Yeah.
it's suspiciously close to right over 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right.
He's done for the week.
Over and over again.
100 stories
for the
I'm
year.
completely wrong for doing what I did. I take full accountability.
Snapchat is the worst platform to post like a 30-minute rant, but he does it. He figures it out.
I have grown. I am not that person anymore.
Fans.
We're
on
talking
Snapchat.
6-7 years ago. And it just saddens me that someone who is at peace and is enlightened and spiritually woke that they wanted to do here. Knowing that this could affect our kids. Knowing that our dynamic will no longer be the same. I hope you guys understand that it is going to be very difficult for me to be there for her like I was for the past year and a half. Obviously, nothing will change when it comes to me being a father. So
I really
again,
think that
you guys can take what
he's
you want.
overreacting a lot. Like, I just don't think she just accused him of cheating, basically, which she admits to.
Which he admits to, and
Yep.
also,
And it
let's be
wasn't-
real.
It wasn't really
not a
used.
surprise to
Yeah.
anybody. Literally, everyone thought that.
Yeah. So she's just. This is about her
She just
journey.
confirmed what everybody already thought. So not that like
Yeah.
bombastic of an accusation.
He had a problem with her painting herself as like a victim when he's like, "Oh, I'm the victim of not."
Actually, I'm the
just
victim.
make her look
Here's a
crazy.
YouTube video of you saying you like me from 6 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Just make her look crazy before the book comes out. That's his only goal.
I don't know about all this, Osti.
But I'm going to continue doing
osteoporosis. 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 I don't know.
what I want to do. And this is going to be the last time I talk about everything.
It won't.
Regardless of she wants to continue to talk about it and continue
No,
to
with
write
the
books
can
about
of
me.
worms you just opened.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna move forward and
convenient.
focus on myself because I've done a lot of healing myself. I've grown a lot myself.
Have you?
And I am in a completely new chapter of my life. I appreciate you guys for listening. If you listen all the way through, it does mean a lot.
Maybe get down, Austin.
I know.
There's a strafing run coming in.
I swear to God, I was like, it sounds like it's like these are his last words. It's a fucking attack comes in from outside.
dude.
So hold on. People are saying doing psychedelics in the same house as your kids with strangers is crazy. Now, again, I don't think the kids were there when she was doing it.
Right. But he did imply that.
It's
He
very
implied it.
confusing.
He did imply it.
And him doing this on Snapchat, I know we've been joking a little bit about it. It's fucking so cringe and awful and shitty. Because we know you're making 20 times more there if you were to post a normal YouTube video. You know what I mean? It's just a cash grab.
So, anywho, I don't think we have time to play the game.
Oh, well, I was just about to lay out some options here.
Well,
but
let me put a cap on it. Can I cap it?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Can I put a cap on the video? The discussion about the video?
About this video?
I'm gonna put a cap
Are
on
you
it.
asking if we're done?
I mean,
I'm gonna cap it off.
We're pretty much done. If that's
Let
what
me
you-
put a cap on it
Okay,
then.
put it-
You're
put
happy?
it.
You're welcome to put
You
a
guys
cap
are
on it.
not. You are preventing me from capping it off.
Cap it off, dude.
Stop capping, bro.
Pacino, like Cap.
Cap.
Put a cap.
I think that I see lots of people siding with Austin. I think you have to be really immature and I don't know, stupid to think that he's right in any way. I think it's likely she's probably also done bad things, but by the sound of it, although who fucking knows. But at the end of the day, he definitely has fucked up and is a giant douchebag. And I question, like you said, Love, the details of everything he said. Is she doing ayahuasca? It sounds like she is.
Mm-hmm.
Is she doing it when the kid's there? That I doubt.
And it sounds like even Austin isn't, like, he's trying to lead you to that conclusion,
Mhm.
but he
Mhm.
was careful not to actually directly say that that has happened.
But then the 17-year-old kid, we got to find more because that
Yeah,
Igor
I'm
post
gonna-
is, we don't know if it was real or not.
The story, yeah. Unverified story.
So anywho, that's what that is. So I mean, who would have thought Ace Family would have brought us here? Who would have thought?
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes
This
sense.
crazy?
Do
I guess maybe
I
not
don't
this
know.
crazy.
The cheating is,
necessarily, but-
we knew that, but the
Ayahuasca shit is nuts with the
it's
children.
a little bit of a twist.
I know a lot of people that just go down the ayahuasca hole. I've heard of it so many times.
Yeah?
They go do like a retreat in South. That we heard about that one girl, the
Alex.
fucking, who called into our show one time and then
Alex.
disappeared again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Should I look into that?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
She was accused of joining a cult, an ayahuasca cult in South America. She came back, called into the show, and she was never heard from again
At
after
the end,
that.
you said, we need a check-in from you every month. And she was like, I will. And then she didn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, can we follow up on that?
Yes, I will.
So yeah, ayahuasca, very serious drug, something that, you know, I'm personally not opposed to people doing it. I've dabbled more than a bit with psychedelics over the years, although not ayahuasca. But everything that I know about it, it does not seem like something you should be doing regularly. That seems
Well, what about
intense.
Would you do acid once a month?
I mean, frankly, that would probably still be intense, but I think that would be better than doing ayahuasca once a month.
Because to me, it seems like similar.
Not when it comes to the physical effects. I'm not even talking about like the mental effects of the psychedelics. I'm talking about literally what taking
Bro,
ayahuasca
you don't have
does to your body.
diarrhea at least once a month? What are you, so good? You don't have diarrhea once a month?
No, and that doesn't happen to me that frequently.
Really?
I'm afraid.
No. Good, Mr. Vegetarian. What do you eat? Vegetables?
Well, it's not just the diarrhea. It's intense vomiting. It's very hard on your body. You're poisoning yourself. You are intentionally poisoning yourself to trigger a psychedelic experience. And doing that once a month, to me, in my opinion, is probably not healthy.
ChatGPT.
But do we really know that she does it actually once a month?
No.
We don't. That's what Austin said.
He's exaggerating.
And yeah.
What about once every 2 months?
Yeah, and we don't know the dosage.
I don't believe
Really?
anything he
A
says.
month?
That's probably a book club or something. I don't believe anything he says.
month?
I think he's full of
That's a
shit on
little- you're
all
pushing it.
aspects.
Also, my understanding, again, as somebody who has not done ayahuasca, is that it's more comparable to something like DMT than acid.
True, okay. So here, ChatGPT got me. Occasional use, once every few months, is considered safe for long-term health.
Every few months?
Once
Okay.
every few months. Is
So maybe Austin's exaggerating it. Maybe it really is every like 3 or 4 months. Okay, maybe that's not as terrible.
More than once a month begins to increase potential psychological and physiological risks, especially without guidance.
Right.
So, I guess it depends. It sounds like yes. It does not sound like a fun drug. I'm out on ayahuasca. Hila, don't tempt me. Don't do it.
Sorry, I was just
Don't
reading a
tempt me.
chat from somebody that said, I did ayahuasca ceremonies and it is a monthly ritual. It was a religious ceremony. Look into the Church of Diane.
The Church of Diane?
With a N.
Diane.
I learned a lot, but it felt very cult-like, and I walked away.
It is very
Good
culty.
for you.
It's weird. Good for you. Yeah.
That's what happened to that Alex
Like
girl.
you don't have to be in a cult to do like acid or mushrooms. You know, you just meet up with your buddy and fucking do it.
Very
like
true.
there's way too much bullshit around this drug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, people. Okay, yeah. DMT is in ayahuasca. That's why it's similar. It's like that's one of the chemicals that's triggering the effect.
Catharine responded on Snapchat saying Austin's fabricating the truth. Here, well, let's just finish this story and then we'll move the
Oh,
game.
you put a cap on it.
No, I took the cap off.
I was exchanging nudes with fans on Snapchat.
Shut up, fucking sin, Jared. We'll finish this story and then we'll do the game on Monday.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk. It might have to be. We'll talk.
Okay.
Let's talk.
Okay, we'll talk after the show.
To be honest, yes, it did bother me, and I
It says,
felt
does Austin's response bother you? Like, how have you been dealing with it?
really hurt because a lot of the things he said were completely fabricated. But however, I still love him, and even in the book, like I wrote so many beautiful things, and you guys will see. And I also did dedication to him that I call him my greatest teacher, which I do truly still believe that. I actually told him that today in a text when we were texting earlier. But yeah, I just want people to love both of us. I just want to tell my story. Like, I just want to free myself from, the last 6-7 years of my life and things that I haven't shared. And I'm just excited for this new part of my life. And yeah, I hope that, he gets all the love, and I care about him truly. And I but at the end of the day, it's like those things were fabricated and it does still hurt. So, yeah. So, a couple years ago.
You can think that they are both not good people or whatever, but the level of like maturity and class demonstrated there versus Austin's fucking psycho video is, I mean, it's not even comparable.
He's wrong.
I'm surprised how chill she is.
For sure.
You know why? She just did ayahuasca, probably.
That might be helping.
You think you're just that chill by nature? Is that the only part about that video you wanted to watch? Catherine's new healer boyfriend has been posting on Instagram. We love that. We love it. Here's Igor fucking telling it like it is. The history and purpose of ayahuasca.
Oh boy.
Bro, I am not reading that. Shamans prepare the brew by combining two plants.
Shaman.
I think you can pronounce it that way.
Yeah, shaman.
I'm one of the first ones to always call out Ethan's weird pronunciation, but I think that's a valid
That's the
way
correct
to say
pronunciation.
Nah.
Most people say shaman, but that's
Shaman.
incorrect.
I've been playing WoW for 15 years. They say shaman.
Yeah.
I've heard
Shaman.
both
Shaman, my mom.
consistently. I say shaman personally, but I've heard people say shaman.
I used to say shaman until I learned that it was shaman.
Okay. I'm going to start saying shaman now.
Let's ask
Today
Google.
more.
Let's ask Google. How do
you ask that?
I just asked.
How do you pronounce shaman or shaman?
Yeah,
it'll figure it out.
Spelled
Here,
the same.
ready?
Shaman.
Shaman.
Play it.
Shaman.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Okay.
I always thought it was
talk too
Shimon.
much.
No, I want that French guy to say it. Today we're gonna pronounce shaman.
I'm gonna type
Oh,
it.
there
Like
it
I want
is.
them to say it. The
just gonna
British
keep looking
way? Is
for
that
more.
for real? They're saying this is the British way?
So make sure to state
That's that guy.
How do you say it there?
How do you say it?
How do you pronounce it?
Everybody prepare to listen to me telling you how to say this word. Gather around, children. I'm about to say the word and the title of this video.
British English, it is generally said as shaman.
No.
Shaman.
What the fuck? Dude, he don't know
I'm
shit.
serious. I think people pronounce it both ways. I've consistently heard
getting
both.
more
I say
confused.
shaman. That's how I've said it since fucking EverQuest. But I've heard people say it the other way many times.
I'll eat crow on that.
I'll tell you,
one.
I used to say shaman, and we were saying it. We were playing EverQuest, and my friend's mom walked in, and she made fun of us. She goes, "Oh, that's not how you say it. It's shaman."
Some
I never
Really?
forgot it.
That's bullshit.
All right.
But maybe she's just a lying fucking.
Maybe.
She's not a freaking gamer, that's for sure.
I hate her. So anyway, Igor's the unique combination allows DMT to become orally active, inducing intense visionary experiences. Sweet. Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, go down.
It was
Thanks,
introduced.
ChatGPT.
I'm not reading. This is just a bunch of dumb shit.
Go one more down.
One more down.
This guy's tripping
Keep going.
balls. Final
Final
note. Another important detail he left out of his video is that both his mother and grandmother have also taken ayahuasca. Okay, we are exposing each other. Now hold on. I feel like this is friendly fire. Does his mom and grandma want to know that people know that they did that?
Wait, Austin's mom
Yes.
and grandma?
He's Austin's mom and grandma have done ayahuasca.
His grandma got it, or grandma. What? She's probably like 80
And
or
everybody
90.
was probably telling him, "You need to do it."
You know, that wouldn't surprise me because he was going on and on in the beginning about some person who was like super experienced and good at leading people through ayahuasca. Like, so
Right.
he knew somebody. He supported, or at least appeared to support, Catherine's participation as well, since the children stayed with him on the nights she attended the retreats and ceremonies. Yeah. I don't think she did it with the kids there. That, you know, in reality, he only brought this up now in a negative way, seemingly out of anger and to shift the focus of the situation. No ceremony ever took place with children present. And if you watch the video carefully, he never actually says that it did. I watched carefully, Igor.
Yeah.
I noticed that too.
He slightly implied it once.
Okay. I'm Team Catherine, I think.
Igor 10 tattoo.
Igor 10 tattoo.
I don't even know. I'm Team Catherine.
I think overall I have to be. I think it's possible, depending on how truthful Austin is being, that she is behaving in an irresponsible manner and, you know, deserves to be corrected on that.
right?
But I don't know. The whole vibe of his whole video, it's hard to believe him.
To me, that is the only way to explain why she's so chill about it, is because what he's saying is so far-fetched that she's not even.
Yeah, she's not even stressing about it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's on a spiritual journey. She's not gonna get worked up over Austin.
Team Igor, baby.
So there that is, guys. Who would have dreamed in a million years that
Crazy.
she'd be tripping balls and he'd be out here living in an RV and Snapchats. I don't know. That doesn't sound that unreasonable. What do we got? We have a little time to spare here, or do we? How long we been going? Like 3 hours? Really?
Almost 3.5 hours.
For real?
Yeah.
For real.
We're at 4.
Oh.
It's 4 p.m.
Oh, well, there it is then, huh? There that is. I have all kinds of Warzone stuff about denims and Noah and Hassan, but I'll save those for next week.
Okay.
What was the second nuke in Japan? It was Nagasaki. Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
Yeah, it's a pretty tragic event.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't
I'm
make
just
jokes
I
about it.
just asking, which was the second one?
It was Nagasaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Significantly.
Well, I mean,
less
we make fun of
impactful
Pearl
than
Harbor.
the bombing of Nagasaki.
We make fun of Pearl Harbor.
Well,
9/11.
Yeah. It's kind of on a different scale.
Yeah, kinda. There's a lot of people that died. It was like a
lot
lot.
of people that died.
What, like 200,000 or something?
Yeah, on the low end probably.
No. How many?
I think so.
Let me ask ChatGPT.
It's like
when you include all of the radiation deaths and cancers and stuff, it's probably significantly.
Can I
more than
offer a positive spin on the nuclear bomb dropping?
No. I always think people underestimate. Like, that's the craziest shit ever. The double fucking juicer magooser. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Well, there was a few days between the two.
Okay.
There was.
They had the opportunity to surrender, and they were not surrendering. I mean, that is what happened.
75K.
75?
Mm-hmm. After the
I'm not
initial
gonna-
140.
Oh, they reduced it.
Huh?
So wait, what'd you say?
I'm confused.
If I'm understanding this right, I'm understanding what I read.
Why are we talking about this?
No, this is important. This is important.
It's not.
Here are the widely accepted estimates. Hiroshima, 70 to 80,000 immediate deaths. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
So that from alone was 200,000, and then Nagasaki was 140. So 340.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Just like
Including
that.
immediate deaths and like radiation poisoning and cancer and stuff.
Yeah, it's not great.
And like probably 99% of those are civilians, I would guess. Right?
I mean, it's just a giant city that you dropped the huge bomb on, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was civilians. But here's what I'll say. I do think, I just want to say this, I don't think it's that bad, but I think we'll all agree that Godzilla is sick.
That we got Godzilla out of it?
Wouldn't exist.
So this isn't even lore accurate. Godzilla was mutated by the testing at Bikini Island, not Bikini Atoll.
No, but it's an allegory for the.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah.
But in the lore,
No, I know
he was
what- I know.
mutated by the testing that was done after World War II, not the bombs.
We're splitting hairs. Godzilla
We're not splitting
exists because
hairs.
nuclear bombs dropped.
No,
It's
you're
just
in real life.
You're talking
reality,
about
bro.
two
The
different.
bombs dropped in real life, and therefore Godzilla came to be in a story.
Then the story was written.
Yeah.
Dan is arguing in the lore.
I'm talking.
I'm not
in
talking
the
about lore. I'm saying I'm talking about real people dying, Dan.
Okay, well, that's less fun than the lore of Godzilla.
I'm just trying to spin it in a positive way.
It's not possible. Wow.
The only thing I want to say is that if we ever do a zip line, it will be the Godzilla zip line in Japan.
Oh,
that was sick.
What is that?
Should we show that?
Yeah, show me
let's
that.
show
I would
Well,
love to see
I
that.
can't pull it up, so
There be no Godzilla zip line, bro.
type Godzilla zip line in Japan.
All right, I'll fuck with that.
I
I'm
know,
gonna type it.
I've seen this thing.
Wait, do you go into his mouth?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You know I'm a zip line hater.
Here's the video.
Japanese Godzilla. Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yeah. I haven't checked it, obviously.
Before I watch this, I'm just going to disclose I am a bona fide zip line hater.
Me too.
Yeah, you've mentioned this many times.
I'm a.
You think it's boring and stupid?
Until you see this
Oh wow,
one.
it's big.
Where'd
he go? Where'd they go?
That's Shin Godzilla too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
Well, those teeth, I've never really seen that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Really cool.
I mean,
dude, I want to do ayahuasca
Don't you
and
dare.
then do this.
Like at the end of the day, it's still a fucking
you do not.
Oh my god, did you guys see the new Godzilla trailer? It's the first ever live action Godzilla where the energy is green. Freaking epic.
Wow,
Let's
what
go.
an
Never been
innovation.
Wait, there's a
explored.
new Godzilla coming?
Yeah, never been explored in the live action universe, bro.
I don't know. What is this Godzilla? What are you talking about?
There's
New
never been a green
Godzilla
It's a new trailer, I think.
trailer?
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
like the blue.
It's
I like
the
the
first
pink.
ever
The
live
pink
adaptation.
one's crazy.
Pink
dude.
is
The
the
pink one goes
best.
crazy.
So it's sick.
Pink is
yeah.
the best.
Yeah, the pink one goes crazy.
Is it a third Godzilla versus King Kong?
Maybe.
Oh, those movies are fun, actually.
We got some serious questions about the zip line. Do they come out of his ass?
No, it just comes out the back of his dome.
Man, that's cool.
I don't know. It's not worth
Yes,
the trip.
it is.
It's not worth the
Stop
trip.
it.
There's so many other cool things over there.
Man, you could just walk through it and like.
Okay, walk through.
It's why walk when you can zip?
Because zip lining is the biggest scam, the stupidest bullshit ever made by a human being.
This is such a pet peeve for you.
No, it's
Because
not.
this is over
Everybody
the
knows
years
how
you've
dumb and
mentioned this
bad
many
it is.
times. You hate zip lining.
Nobody likes zip lining. It's all
Look
bullshit.
at that.
Oh, that's
I
sick.
loved it.
Just look at that.
Where did
Oh,
you
there you
zip
go.
line?
Olivia loved
In
it.
Hawaii.
And what was the zip like? What'd you zip?
We zipped over some trees and stuff. And it was
Big
the
whoop.
only part that I didn't like is at the end when you hit the thing is a bit scary.
Right.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see the ground.
I've only done these big zip journeys in Mexico, and I fucking hated those experiences. Me and Hila did it together.
Do you like roller coasters?
I told you, yeah, it's not that. It's that they would stop every 20 minutes and try to sell you crap.
I didn't experience
And it took us like 3 hours to get home
crazy.
because they kept stopping to try to sell us
That's
tequila.
not the zip line's fault.
No, but I've done it several times, and it's always that.
Really?
They always do that shit, dude.
We need
it's
to all
like-
go.
All right, who's ready for this day? Everybody.
Yeah, and you have some like way too eager guy who's trying to. I don't know. This is cool though. I fuck with the green.
I don't really understand what it is though. It's like a 70-year Godzilla something. I don't get it.
7
Then.
years of Godzilla. Interesting.
It's freaking epic nonetheless.
We'll have to do
It's
more
freaking
research,
cool.
but he does look cool.
That's cool.
He does look cool.
All right, listen. We've had fun. We've discussed important things.
We have. Kind of.
We've gotten to the center of this whole debate here. We are Team Catharine on this one, guys, and I'll speak for everybody.
We're Team Godzilla.
Team Igor.
I'm not Team Igor. Just to be
We
clear.
don't know enough about Igor yet.
I don't like
Yeah.
Igor. What that's all bullshit
Yeah,
about
you-
ayahuasca. Give me
You
a
let
break.
us know.
Mind your. You know what? You just fucking let Catherine
Yeah, be
talk,
quiet.
Igor, please.
We're Team Ace Kids.
That's it.
There you go. That's the only team
Yeah.
to be on.
Yeah.
That's the only losing team here, unfortunately.
That's so sad, yeah.
How much money do you think those kids are going to get from all their work?
0.
Nothing.
I hope they save money.
I hope
for
that's
them.
not true.
There's no money there.
There's no law that says they have to.
Sherry Frankie's daughter is like in court right now, actually disputing child vlogging.
The Mormon lady who was
Yeah.
torturing their kids?
Their oldest daughter right now is in court.
Interesting.
I can look into that if you're interested.
Yeah.
I saw Frankie's son, I think. He started a company and he started one of his ads of his mom talking and then the shut up bitch and then it cuts
The
to
Rock?
his company. Yeah, the Rock thing.
What's the relation to his company?
So he made an edit of the mom and then that clip. Help me out here, dude.
I don't understand the connection.
I don't know what the company is, but
he just called his mom a bitch?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
that's great.
But he's just he's using his mom to kind of promote his company. Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Whatever happened to the dad? Did the dad ever go to jail?
No, he wasn't in the picture at the time, so he I think slipped through.
That's enough, guys. It's Friday. Let's get out there and enjoy ourselves this weekend. What's the weather like this weekend, guys? We having a sunny one out here in Los Angeles?
I heard that it is going to be like 110 or something in Texas this weekend, and that it's going to be nice and mild.
Do I need
here
to
in
restate
California.
my question?
It's gonna be sunny on Sunday, 75.
Did I stutter?
I'm sorry. I forgot. You're the weather guy. I shouldn't be stepping on your toes.
I didn't ask what's the temperature in Texas. Who cares?
Well,
it looks like it's going to be kind of like very mild. Not swimming weather is what I was looking for.
I see.
You know what I
fly out
should
to
do again? It was
Texas?
fun. We should do the crazy bubble bath in the hot tub. That was fun. Have a great weekend, everybody. It's been such a great time. And I'm hoping that next week sometime this video will drop. I'm going to do my best to make sure that happens. It's not all dependent on me. There are things moving and things shaking and happening.
That it?
In your eyes, cold to smile the silver screen, and all they says goodbye.